You're alive. She has to come on in the room. Hello. Who's first? Let me see. Who has the first comment? Let's see. Hey, everybody. Y'all get on in here. If it was Kareem, y'all been done opened the door for him by now. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Coco. Hey, girl. Hey. Y'all ain't sleep, so don't even front. Don't even act like it. Hey, Sheila. Sawanda. Oh, I like that. That's different. A bunny hooker. Oh, is that your burner account? Like, I've never seen that name in here before. But welcome. Hi Angie, Judy, Gina Marie. Me and my eyes were fighting, but I won. I know that. I know that's right. Shahara, Mac, Stephanie Roundtree. Hello, girly. Linda, Delphine, Krista, Mo, Tamika, Kim Cox, Betty Galloway. Of course, my girl Adria is in here, my uppity Negro friend. I can say that because, I'm a little bit of an uppity Negro myself. But not in a bad way, in all the good ways. Keisha, Denise, Joan Abernathy, Cheryl Lund, Tekachi Williams. All right now. I almost hurt myself on that one. Barbara, Linda Walker, Marie. Hi, everybody. Y'all like my new Christmas cup? I got it tonight. It's a little gingerbread man, and it says, "Oh, snap." Like, ginger snaps. I thought that was cute. I'm drinking ginger tea. Hey, Marie from Vegas. Let me go get my popcorn. Let me put this up here. Hey, Mary, Ernestine. Thank you, Cheryl. Frank is here. Where's Frank? Where's my buddy? I don't see his name. All right, y'all. Now, I'm not going to be long tonight, for real. Y'all know how I'll be saying that, and I'll be like, going on and on and on. I can't really stop when I get to talking about this one. The crazy thing about the internet and being on a platform is you really put yourself out there, and your opinions and your personality and everything about yourself now becomes up for scrutiny or up for people to reach out to you, right? And people have been reaching out to me. I will never tell y'all who, so don't even ask or speculate. You can't even guess. But it's been so many different people who've reached out to me, or I was asked for them to reach out to me, or asked for me to reach out to them. And I gotta tell you, these are people, lots of different people. I mean, just before I got on tonight, somebody was like, "Can you call me?" And I was like, "What is this pertaining to?" I know I'm an uppity Negro. What is this pertaining to? I'm like, "What is this about, ma'am? May I help you?" And she was like, I'm not gonna tell you her name, but she was like, this is like 30 minutes ago. She's like, "I have a lot of information to give you. I know Carmen, and like, it's some major bombs." So it's a lot of people who really are starting to see that there's now a platform where people are seeing through the bullshit, and they're able to put everything out on Front Street, and they're wanting to come on Front Street. They're wanting a spot on the show. So I am going to take my time about it, because you all know I don't just be bringing y'all junk. You know what I'm saying? What they put out is junk, but I try to clean it up and, as best I can, put my thoughts to it, take your thoughts and get your thoughts on it. But people have been coming out the woodwork. Let me see. She put a Cash App up. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that tonight, definitely. Trying to stay woke. Your mug is cute. I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. Your vacation, Mac Mama? Hello, my Stephanie Smith voice. So many people, y'all, like your mind will be blown if you were a fly on the wall in my house the last 3 days. Like people want to talk. People want to talk. See, when you are dealing with a person who's been on social media for a long time, like Carmen, she has tons of followers. It's kind of hard to get your voice heard. Like, who are you going to turn to? Everybody follows her, loves her. There's no platforms that's out there like exposing her. So you really don't feel like it's like going up against a big store, like, right? Or a big organization, and you're just one person. You're like, damn, they're really established, and I really don't have a means to like get at them like I want to, because it's just little me. Well, this is how people have been feeling. Like they definitely have had experiences with her over the years. And I know you're watching this, Carmen, because I know you be stalking these rooms. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. I promise you that. Do y'all remember that story about the homeless man? Sorry, he wasn't homeless, but there was this couple, and they came up with this story, right? They went on GoFundMe, and they said, yeah, we ran into this homeless man. They had a video of it. Our car broke down and we were out of gas, and we ran into this homeless man, and he took his last $20. They said this on all over. It went all over social media. Millions of times it was you. He used his last $20, and this is, he's living on the streets, and we just want to now do something because we were so moved by that. I know y'all remember. It was a national story. All right. And what happened was they collected $700,000. It was a lot of money. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. They originally just asked for 10,000, but people were so moved by this story that they were generously just giving above and beyond, far above and beyond what they were asking, which was just $10,000. So what happened was, it was a lie, and it was a scam. And it was a scheme that Todd told the man. Y'all know Arm Bertha said it was a lie that Todd told. It was a lie, and it was a scheme and a scam. And how it came to light that it was a scam was that the man that they used as a pawn to say he's homeless, he's a retired veteran, all of this stuff. He came forward. He went to the police. And he went on social media and was like, I only got like $5,000 or something crazy like that. Basically, I didn't get anything, and they kept all the money. They went out and bought yachts, homes, cars. Do you know, because they hustled that man the way that they hustled him, they got 10 years in jail for that, okay? Like, that is a crime punishable by law, to defraud people unknowingly and get money from them. Knowing that you are scheming and scamming and conning, and you not giving them any dime, like you taking it all for yourself. They came down hard on them, the law, very, very hard. And it just puts me, all these stories I'm hearing about Carmen, people all in my box, like people who really knew her, and got burnt by her. It made me think of that story, and it made me remember that, all of the stuff that she's been doing, you're going to have to answer to that at some point, Carmen. And perhaps you know that, and you just getting all you can get now before you get, put in prison. But that is like you taking money from people, multiple people. And I'm talking, oh my God, y'all. You know what? I'm going to start a series. It's going to be a tell-all series for people who were schemed and scammed on by Carmen. Y'all need to hear it. That's what this platform was built for. And yeah, we come in here, we kiki, hee, hee, ha, ha. But at the end of the day, like, I really don't like people preying on, vulnerable people, like homeless people, sick people, like people who really have little defenses. Like, if y'all knew some of the stories I've been hearing, and you will, because I will be bringing them to you very soon. Very soon. I'm just getting my ducks in a row. But y'all need to hear this because they want to talk. They are desperate to talk. And they want their money. Okay? So this is a crime punishable by jail, and you have to restore them. You have to pay restitution for all that money you stole. And you still out here? All right. So I'm working on that. Just know that. Like, I'm working on getting people on the show, okay, to tell everything. It's going to be a tell-all series, all right? And y'all better get your coffee and everything ready. Okay, so and old people, someone said, exactly. All right, so let me start with a little bit of housekeeping. You all know how this goes if you've been in here before. If this is your first time watching with us, welcome. We classy, but we will get in your assy. All right, so we're gathered here today to talk about Carmen Smith. Okay, so Carmen only has one last name, and it's Smith. That's simple enough to keep track of. And her wife, soon-to-be wife, fiance, we don't know. I have someone working on it in New York City, though. Please know that. Because y'all know I'm from New York. All right, so we're gathered here today to talk about Carmen Smith and Taye. Aceman, Costa, McKinnis, Harris, Brown, Aceman, Costa, Tassa, Mobley, and maybe Smith. I don't know. I mean, probably soon to be. That's a mouthful. You name it, she claims it. She has all these last names because she was married multiple times. And I don't know that, she used them as aliases to stay out of jail, but I know people in my family, like some of my siblings, they have definitely used alternate last names when they got arrested, so that when they got arrested, they ran that name that they gave them. They might get lucky and get a lazy cop, like, all right, and nothing came back. But if they do want to like pursue it further, like, nah, you got to come down to the precinct, take your fingerprints. Then that person's real name pops up, and guess what happens? The alias that they try to use goes on their permanent record everywhere. So this could be a result of that, because I don't know that she was married to a Brown, or I know she was married to a Mobley. I know that. So it's just a lot of last names. It's a lot going on. All right. But you know what? Carmen said, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. So we ain't gonna worry about that. A little bit of a disclaimer. So on this platform, I like to, just put out there that we investigate people we find to be sketchy, arrogant, hoity-toity, egregiously disrespectful. Because you can be disrespectful, but when you egregiously disrespectful, that's a problem. Just shady, scammy like people, especially preying on the vulnerable. Like, that's like a big deal. And we don't discriminate against anyone. So if I say something like, oh, Carmen's a soft stud, or such and such is a dyke, please know that I am absolutely very friendly and supportive of the LGBTQIA plus community. I donate money, time, I march in y'all parades, all of that. I'm from New York. All right. So I completely support you all. But if we're talking about Carmen and Taye, and I say something, that might sound like a slight or a slur, it's specifically for them, not for that entire community. So please know that. Also, we don't discriminate against the handicapped, mentally, physically, emotionally, socially. If we say something about Rico in here, we're not talking about the entire populace of people who may have some kind of mental handicap. All right. Although we don't really talk about Rico in here because we really like him. And we feel sorry for him that Carmen's getting his check every month, allegedly. She's getting his SSI check, and that's why he's been staying with her so much. I knew it had to be something because Anyway, so, and then everything I say in here is allegedly. It's alleged, it's not, it's just alleged. All right. So you guys can take that with a grain of salt. And obviously I'm not an attorney or a lawyer. I'm just a person who wants to bring some information to you all. I got a little bit of sense, I got a little bit of education, and I can put things together, okay, for you to review and formulate your own opinions, and I'm certainly going to give you mine. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so we don't have a whole lot today, But let's see, where's Rico during the holiday? I don't know. But so Carmen, as you all know, went and she arrived in Houston yesterday, and she went to this event. I showed it to you all last night. It was an already pre-planned event, and she and Taye rolled up because that's photo op time. That's content. That's content. They rolled up at the event. Even though Carmen says she was sleepy, they didn't want to go, but you gonna roll for them Facebook dollars. They roll up there and they're not doing anything, just standing around. Carmen tried to help some man with a generator, and that didn't work. Just really not doing anything. And she was talking to the lady, one of the ladies who was the organizer of this event, like afterwards, right? I guess they went out and got something to eat or whatever. And take a look and a listen to what Carmen is saying to this lady. The ladies, let me set it up for you. The lady lives in Texas, okay? And the lady has a couple of non-for-profits, a few of them, from, allegedly what she was saying in the video. And the lady also has, she does a lot of work. She's, she presents herself to be a Christian, and she says she's doing the Lord's work. And y'all know Carmen been, using that as an angle a lot lately. Oh, God's will. I've never heard her say anything about God before. But anyway, so she sits down with this lady at the restaurant, and the lady's telling her about all the great things that she's been doing, the lady. And Carmen is salivating. She's salivating. She's salivating because guess what? The marathon continues. Nipsey said it best. The marathon continues. So you leave in Georgia, right? Because, boss lady snatched that house back like, ooh. And so you don't have a home here in Georgia or anywhere else. And so you're moving to Texas. So you got to start working up on, allegedly, on your next hustle. How are you going to hustle the people in Texas like how you did out here in Georgia? So she links up with this lady and listen to what she's saying and how she's trying to use God, because Carmen's not, I've never heard her be a godly person before, but y'all take a look at this and we'll talk about it right after it goes off. Hang on.
You guys should hope we do. But we fared in one location. We shut that location down, packed everything up. We went to another location, fed everybody in that location, packed everything, shut that stuff, and went to 3 locations in one night. And just imagine what we can do once we get her ministry a food truck. Houston ain't gonna be the same. We're gonna make a major difference.
Amen. And for the person who's saying that you need help in Louisiana, they were giving me.
That's it. We actually met to have a bite to eat, and like I said, I was gonna buy turkeys and hand out turkeys. So instead of me handing out the turkeys, Taye and I are gonna make a donation, and we're gonna make a difference in Houston, Texas. I'll be leaving this week. I'm leaving Houston. I'm going back to Atlanta, pack up everything I own in Atlanta. And Rico and I will be moving to Houston, and we already have a home, and we have an organization that we can be a part of to make a major difference in Houston. Because, I mean, just being around encouraging and inspiring people that's already on the ground doing the work that I've been doing for years, that ain't nothing but God. That ain't nothing but God. That's
Amen.
So we're gonna catch up with y'all. Oh yeah, I fed in Memphis, Tennessee also. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Yep.
So guys, all proceeds and anything with the feedings, I'll be feeding through her organization with her, and just like I've always done throughout the years, showing you where your money goes, and she will be doing the same thing also. So definitely follow her page, support her too. And I'm be on there cooking with her. If that food truck move, I move, you move, just like that.
Hey.
We're gonna show the world we're going to start right here in Houston. With your love and your support, we're going to show the world what we can do together. Together we stand, divided we fall. And ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Baby, listen to me, y'all. This is a setup, okay? This is what you call a setup, all right? This lady, she's probably on the up and up. I mean, I don't know anything about her, so I'm not going to sit here and speak ill of her because I don't know. But what I do know is Carmen does, get donations to feed the homeless. And you heard her already planting the seed. This is how you get people. You plant seeds. She said, with your love and support, that means your money. You, Alpha, you Coco, you Mary, you Angie, all of you, Sally Strickland. She wants you to, she's trying to appeal to you right now. What she's doing is planting a seed so that when she come back and asks for that money, she's already planted the seed. Now all she has to do is water. Right? Water that spot where she planted the seed and it's going to grow. But the problem for her is going to be, you've been made out. You've been found out, Carmen. Like people, and then she said, the money, I'd be showing you where your money go. That's a lie. That's a lie. Like I've definitely contributed, donated, et cetera, et cetera. And no, yes, I've seen you on the truck, but where the hell have you been for the last 6 months? I haven't seen you feed one homeless person since Taye showed up, except Taye, okay? I haven't seen you feed one mouth except Taye's since she showed up. So I really feel that this lady is definitely, she said, oh, here it is. And I wanted to talk about this. She can't buy that lady a truck. Hell, she doesn't even have a truck. She told the lady that she was going to get her a truck. We're going to get you a truck. See, Carmen thinks she's slick. See, this lady has a 501c, right? She has a 501c. She has a non-for-profit organization, right? And with non-for-profits, when you go to a store like Costco, any wholesale or chef stores or places where you buy like food for restaurants, like restaurant stores, you don't pay, or anywhere, you don't pay any taxes on any of that stuff, right? At all. And you also, of course, obviously get tax breaks like from Uncle Sam. So Carmen's already thinking of this new angle with this lady on how she can maneuver into this lady's good, clean damn business, okay? And allegedly corrupt it. With the lies, the deceit, the begging for the money and spending, some money. I mean, we have seen her feed homeless, but certainly she gets a lot of money. She gets a ton of money in donations and such. And the fact that you don't have enough money to show for it for anything, you know what I'm saying? What do you have to show for it? Your money. You don't have a house. You couldn't get a house. Allegedly, you didn't have the credit or a dime. All right. I mean, we read that in the post from, the source. You don't have a house. You don't have, you soon to be not to have a job. You about to lose this business allegedly too. You keep moving like you're moving. You don't have anything at all. So how are you going to buy this lady a truck? Like your credit score is probably in the fours. How are you going to buy this lady a truck? Leave this lady the hell alone. All right, leave her alone because this lady is out here doing the Lord's work and you sitting up there salivating and listening to how this lady maneuver and operate, and you in your mind, all you thinking about is how you can finesse the shit out this situation. Definitely. And that's a problem. And I'm going to be watching. Please know that. And this lady, unfortunately, she will probably be added to the long list of people who've been trying to reach out to me to give me the real tea about Carmen. Now what she's shown us before, but what's really up with her? Like people she's, y'all have no idea. Like people talking about all kind of stuff, how she scammed them, allegedly. And I'm working on bringing a lot of people on this platform. So y'all, if y'all are not following this page, all right, I'm not asking you send up stars, send up likes. That's what they do. I'm not even doing that. I'm asking you to follow this page if you're not, and a lot of you do be lurking. You are not following this page. And so you get deleted in the next round of, people who've been lurking but not members. I mean, that's just probably how it is, right? So it doesn't cost you a dime. Like, follow the page, this page and my YouTube page, and keep watching because I am going to break this shit down. All right. All of it. So Carmen, you better go to Costco and go get a job. Okay. And start making money, like, honestly and earnestly, because your days of like fleecing people allegedly for their money, that's about to be over. All right. Because we know now there are platforms out there dedicated just to you, like this one, to watch you and see what you're doing and how you're moving and who you screwing and all that. So it's like Pinky in the Brain. I had an epiphany today when I was thinking about Carmen and Taye. It's like, Taye's the smart one, right? I mean, she ain't brilliant, but she's the smart one. And I say that because I see how she be moving too. Like, Taye's the smarter of the two. And they get along so well because allegedly they're both cons, right? So that's allegedly. This is just how I think and what I feel and what I've heard, over the course of the last few weeks. Their connection is not a romantic one, right? We've all seen that. There's no love, no passion. I've never seen any passion between them. But the connection is likely the scamming, right? That's the glue that binds them together. That's why Carmen's like, fuck all y'all, my daughter, my granddaughter, my longtime friends, Kim, boss, everybody. And, forsaking them for what? So you can do what you do in peace with the new girl? No, I'm watching you. And I will be talking about this and bringing people up because people coming out the woodwork. Y'all have no idea. People y'all never even heard of before. Like, I've been watching Carmen for 5 years and I'm like, what's your name? Oh, okay. And they got receipts, baby. They have text messages. They have voicemails. They have video. They got it all. And y'all know I'm not Tenny shortcut. Y'all know I'm not about to, sugarcoat any of that. Like, I'm going to show it to y'all. I'm not going to coax the people and put words in their mouth. I'm going to give them a platform and I'm going to hand them the mic and say, tell us what's up. Let us know what's going on. Like, give us the real tea. So, So, same clothes as last Friday. Share it all over Facebook. Oh, it's going to be everywhere. It's going to be everywhere. You not arguing with fake page ass clowns. Alana has the real dirt on Carmen, far more than Stephanie could ever spill. Y'all don't listen. When you do dirt to people, if you're doing dirt to maybe the government or whomever, I mean, okay. But when you doing dirt to like actual people, doing them dirty, emptying out their bank accounts and stuff, y'all have no idea who this lady is. And clearly I didn't either. All right, so let me show you guys. So Taye and Carmen were having a conversation about, what they're going to be doing. And, one of the guests, one of the followers on, I don't know if it was Taye's or I think it was Carmen's live, said something about the food that they were taking with them to Thanksgiving, or they wanted a recipe for chitterlings. Yeah, I know what chitlins are. It's the intestines of a pig. It's a food that a lot of Black people, older Black people love, and even younger Black people, because they learned it from the older Black people. Because as slaves on the plantation, this is what we ate. We ate everything that was discarded, from the pigs, the cows, everything. And we hooked that shit up because that's what we do. All right. I mean, oxtails. Y'all know damn well nobody was not eating the tail of an ox. You know what I'm saying? Or cow. Nobody was doing that. That was straight up Black culture. You know what I'm saying? Black Americans, Jamaicans, everybody. That's what we ate. We ate oxtails, and they used to be cheap as hell. Now that everybody knows what's up with oxtails, now oxtails is like it's a delicacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they charge a premium for oxtails now because everybody got a hold of how good it is. So I digress. the lady was asking about a recipe for chitlins, right? Chitlins, if you've ever cooked them, I don't eat chitlins. I never liked them. I never liked the smell of them. But my grandmother ate them, and plenty of people in my family do eat them. So I'm not going to turn my nose up to something, regardless. So anyway, you have to clean them a certain way because it's their intestines. And so you have feces that still align all along in the intestines. So if you don't clean them well, you'll know when someone's cooking chitlins because it smells like shit cooking, and that's literally what it is. So, but people love them, and you can clean them up nicely, and people absolutely devour them. So a lady was trying to ask Carmen for a recipe for the chitlins, and Taye was being the soft stud, allegedly, that I think she, is, telling Carmen, oh, don't say that, don't you say that word, don't, just controlling her. Y'all think it's cute now, and Carmen think it's cute now, but baby, as time goes on and it start getting real, and it ain't cute anymore. It's like a little kid that's cursing at 3 years old. That's cute, but at 13, that's not cute, right? So take a look at this. How Taye was acting so. Oh my God! Oh, don't say that word. Like it was a curse word. Like, girl, please take a look at this.
No.
Bring back.
What's up, Mr. Ah? Don't say it.
Chitlins.
Shirley said we need to hurry up.
Y'all see that? She don't want her to say the word chitlins because it's just such an abomination, and it's so beneath her. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibes I got. She even went as far as to put her hands around Carmen's mouth to physically stop her from saying something that she didn't want her to say. If y'all don't see that as controlling as hell, I don't know what to tell you. And like I said, they might think it's cute now, but baby, it's not. It's not going to be cute in the long run at all. Let me see. Those old dusties ain't making no noise. Let's see. Let me get this person out of the room. Fuck. It's one of those bots. So, just trying to control this lady. And, this is not the first time we told her, hey, don't say that. Like, this is a grown-ass lady. She almost old enough to be your mom. Like, how old is Carmen? Maybe not that old, but, stop trying to control people, physically, since you can't do it verbally. That's like, y'all see. All right, so then this last little clip I have is, so I shared with you all that I have a room, right? I have a group, a small private group. It's a few people in there, and, we're very close, right? We talk to each other on the phone, we call each other, we talk about our families, and, just stuff like that, just girl chat, And so one of the ladies in the room months ago said something like, they call Taye Take. And it's gotten all around the internet. Like, now everybody knows her by Take. You know what I'm saying? But that really started like in my small group months ago when y'all all was still Rose Goldies. Don't get on your high horse, all right? And act like you wasn't a Rose Goldie one time. But we had someone in the group had coined that term for her months ago. And so apparently it's been circulating so much that Taye has gotten a whiff of it, and she doesn't like it one bit. This is what she had to say about you guys, all of y'all and me, calling her Take. Take a look at this.
Calling me names other than my name is Taye. And if I see anybody putting Take in there, I promise you, I'm just going to have to go ahead and block you because it's disrespectful. But anywho, on that note, y'all be blessed, and I'll catch y'all back in about 10 minutes. Okay? Bye-bye. Disrespectful or whatever. And,
girl gone. So she's mad that people are calling her Take and, giving her pet names and etc. And honestly, I find that to be hilarious. Talking about, if you call me anything other than my name, which one? Because you have a whole bunch of them. Like, you mad because somebody's calling you Take? Listen, Carmen and Taye are really, I know we said they're not compatible, but they really kind of made for each other. They like to do the same shit. We haven't seen Taye go back to work since she took off. Taye took off. She hasn't been on another contract. Don't get in my box. She's on a contract. I know all that. I've been working in healthcare my whole life. Now I'm on the executive professional side. I know what the hell I'm talking about. All right. So stop getting in my box telling me about her compact license. I know. I'm just saying she has not been to work since we've seen her on the scene, since she claimed she was working all those hours all that time. So, it's just, I feel bad for that lady. Like, she really needs to do some research on Carmen, and before she goes full speed ahead and tell me, I'm gonna get you a truck. How the hell you gonna get this lady a truck? You ain't even get your teeth fixed. And don't tell me about your dental, your jaw messed up from 20 years ago, because that's no, absolutely not. So she doesn't have the finance. You can't even get your own house, ma'am. You had to get one of your good friends to put a house in their name for you. You didn't have the money or the credit. So how are you all of a sudden going to get a lady a damn, how much is a truck? Like $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, probably more than that, girl. And then did you hear her say that she and Rico are moving to Texas? Oh, I got to get back to Atlanta and pack up all my stuff, because me and Rico, we moving to Texas. Y'all moving to Texas? And she said, we have a home. What the hell does that even mean? Did y'all catch that? Does that mean that you're moving in with Take? Or does that mean that you somehow, some way secured a place for you and Rico? Okay? And that's even shady. Like, if this is your so-called wife or fiance or whatever it is, you should be living there. And if you've been taking care of Rico, if you're his custodian and his payee for his SSI check, yeah, he should be with you too. You're getting paid to take care of him, allegedly. So I really want to see how this all shakes out. I do know, I did a little bit of research that house that's a done deal. The house is bought, and it's a done deal. And she has to be out of that house completely by December 13th, which is less than a month away. It's 3 weeks from now. Okay. And you still gallivanting around town, but you got to be out of that house in 3 weeks. So I just wanted to come on and share all this with you guys and see what you all think. So I'm going to take some comments. Hang on a second. She said block, like that was going to scare somebody. Exactly. Like, people are starting to become more and more aware of who Carmen really is. And that's why she's doing all this God talk. You know what I'm saying? Make y'all think she's just a Christian. And there's no way a Christian could do any of the things that people will be accusing her of saying. Y'all keep watching this page. I promise you, I am going to have a line of people that I just have to get my ducks in a row, because y'all know I'm not going to half-ass it, right? I'm going to get them on here and I'm going to let them sing like a bird. And there are attorneys and stuff that watch this show. I know that for a fact. Like I said, one of them reached out to me. She's retired, but all kinds of people watch these programs. Like, for something like these things that these people are telling me to get out, like, the cops can come and arrest you at any time. Okay. Because this shit is substantial. So, just shadiness, just shady. Let's see. Please let Evie Smith know it won't be long before she drops him like a hotcake. Who's Evie Smith? I don't know who that is. She's trying to get paid. She's trying to get paid Facebook every month as much as she can. But here's the thing about Carmen. She gets tons of money from Facebook, like the kind of money that I want to be getting from Facebook. At least I gave y'all shit that you want to think about, right? She gets a lot of money from Facebook, and it's like life-changing money. Like, if you're getting $60,000, you know how much $60,000 a month is? You know what kind of money that is? That's a lot of money a month. If you're making $50,000, $60,000 a month, unless the government is taking like 90% of your money, which that might be the case, I don't know. How do you want for anything in life? How is your credit score not up in the eights? Like, you shouldn't have any problem paying your creditors, anything. You should have, a cash flow. Absolutely. You should own your own trucks. Why don't you own your own truck? You make $60,000 a month, 50, 60, sometimes 40, sometimes more than that. That people don't make that much in several years, okay? And what do you have to show for it? No teeth, right? No house, lost the family, everything. You have lost everything, and you have nothing to show for where all your money is going. And they say, allegedly, that you're a big time gambler. You gamble hundreds of thousands of dollars at the time, and you drink and you do drugs, is what the streets been saying, allegedly, right? I don't know, but that's what the saying is. And honestly, I do know addicts. I'm from New York. I do know addicts, and I will tell you that they will trick up every dime they have to get their high. 100%. They'll trick that shit. They will trick it up, right? I've known people who've overdosed, you know what I'm saying? Because they had so much money that they just went crazy with it. You should get the family that she scammed on. Don't worry. Listen, a lot of stuff is about to come to light very, very soon. What happened to the house with the green kitchen? I believe that was in the basement of Boss Lady's house. I heard someone say, allegedly. I don't know. $75,000 she's making a month. What could you do with $75,000 a month? I want to make that kind of money. Y'all gonna help me get there? Because I deserve it. That's some life-changing money, and your life has not changed for the better. Let's see. Okay, let's real talk, cousin. As fast as Carmen is making the money, Take is using it up. I mean, I can see that. She doesn't have any bottom teeth. She does not. The IRS may be getting some of her money because she owes the IRS. She does owe the IRS a lot, as she said herself, right? I don't know that they're garnishing her Facebook wages, though. And that may be the problem. Like, you making all this money, but you're not reporting it. Like, didn't y'all just see those Christies, whatever their name is, that got 10 years? Damn, they threw the book at them. The reality star couple. Because people be getting on these shows like Teresa from New Jersey Housewives, Flash talking about she paying cash. Her first season she got on there, she was buying all this gaudy furniture. They were having a house built, talking about she's never lived in a house someone else lived in, how nasty that was. She would go to the furniture store with thousands of dollars in cash and buy things. And, right on camera, they showed the cash register how much it cost. And the IRS got their asses. They went to jail, Teresa and Joe. Somebody said, wait, so having over 300,000 people following you can bring you 50,000 a month, more than that. She makes more. It's not even just about, well, it is. That is part of it, the following, but also the content she put out. Like, I really thought, honestly, that it was a skit with her and some of the other influencers that she was getting into it with. But now, everything that one influencer said about her, how she, borrow money from her to go to the casino, and she showed the receipts of it, right? And that she was, all these things that she said, dishonest, she's a crook, blah blah blah. We're now seeing that, and people were going to bat for Carmen when this first came out. They were like, "Lady, what are you talking about? Like, not her. Like, this is God's special angel. Like, what are you talking about? Like, there's no way, right?" And now we're seeing all the layers be pulled back like an onion. Let's see. And Boss Lady will be laughing all the way to the bank after she eats Carmen's ass alive. You're right about that. Let's see. She has bottom teeth. She doesn't wear them. Well, I saw her covering her mouth in that one video I showed y'all while she was talking. How does Facebook calculate the pay? I don't know. But I'll tell you this. When I get my first fat check for Facebook, we're gonna have all kinds of games and prizes in this room. That's just how I am. That's how I am. Like, we Yeah. But I'll let you all know when I get my first check. I don't mind sharing it because it's something that I've wanted to know too. But honestly, I didn't even do this to start getting a fat Facebook check. Yeah, it's nice to get one. Don't get me wrong, and I do want my money. However, I have a full-time job. Like I work full-time professionally. So I didn't get into the I really felt like I didn't like Take, I felt like she was like, damn, she's scamming. This was before I realized what kind of like hustler Carmen was. I'm like, what the hell is this lady like hustling up on Carmen, And the more I watched, the more convinced I became that, yeah, they are like they're two peas in a motherfucking pod. Like they definitely deserve each other, and that's their thing. That's their special connection, allegedly. Let's see. Somebody said, I'm not gonna hate on Take. If I could find me a big trick, I'm gonna work my jelly too. I know that's right. Block Devon. Let's see. Block Devon. Okay, I can do that. If you all want to be, I'm still looking for a couple of moderators. I did interview a few people. Yes, I did say interview. I'm just that kind of person. Like I'm not gonna pick somebody off Facebook and be like, hey, could you like manage my page? No, I need to have a Zoom call with you, talk to you, feel your vibe, make sure you're not like some Rose Goldie in disguise like a transformer. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk to you, and you need to, I need to put a face to a name. So I am still looking. Met some amazing people, but I need people who have time to actually do it. So I do have a couple right now, but let's see. I wish Facebook cut that paying shit out. Why? Why do you want that? Listen, I deserve to get compensated for my time. This is no different than a news anchor, newswoman, newsman working in a news studio. This is absolutely no different. Like, why you want Facebook to cut that shit out? Like, absolutely not. People spend a lot of time on Facebook, and we become attached to people we follow, right? Like Carmen and so many other people who cook things. We find people who we gravitate towards, or they may have a special skill. It's not even about the person. Let me tell you something that I learned. Y'all ready for this? So I'm a leader, and I listen to a lot of books on leadership, right? Because nobody knows everything. I am definitely not a know-it-all person. I'm an approachable leader, right? And coachable as well, right? I can always learn something new. And I listen to a lot of like self-help books and different things. And there's this bishop. He passed away in a plane crash in the Bahamas. Dr. Miles Monroe, right? Amazing man. And truly like divine, walking on a divine path. Anyway, he was talking about gifts and gifts. And, people get the big head because they think it's about them. I don't think it's about me. I know that y'all come to this page, not for me. Y'all come for the tea. Y'all come for my gift of talking or whatever it is that I'm going to give you. And that's exactly right. But people like Carmen, they get the big head once they get a certain amount of people, and they feel like it's about them. You know what I'm saying? It's not about you. The people gravitated toward her cooking page because they like what she was cooking. That's your gift. And this is what Dr. Miles Monroe said, and this is so profound, and it stuck with me for so long. He said that your gifts are not for you. They're for everyone else, right? When you have a gift, it's not for you. It's for you to share with the world. This is the example that he used, and it's very profound. A tree. Let's say an apple tree, right? People go up to an apple tree to pick it for the apples, right? You approach an apple tree or a peach tree, you're there to pick an apple. You don't look at the branches on the tree. You don't look at the leaves. You don't look at the trunk of the tree, the roots. You go up and you pick the gift off of that tree. You pick the apples off. You don't care anything about the tree. You're there for the gift, right? And that's the exact same thing with a person. It's not about you. It's about your gift, right? And a tree can't eat its own fruit. And neither should you eat your own gifts, right? You can't eat your own gifts. You have to give things out that you know, your knowledge, your experience, whatever it may be, your talent. If you can cook, if you can sing, dance, whatever it may be, that's for other people's enjoyment, not your own, right? So, Carmen needs to learn that definitely, because she really be thinking that, like people tune in for her and they're gonna give me money when I get on this new venture because I got all these followers. She told Kim and Charette, I made you. I made your platform, et cetera, et cetera. It's always about her and it's never about you, ever, any of us. So let's see what you all are saying. I think influencers should be paid, but I don't agree with people taking donations on their cash apps to scam folks. I've never asked anyone to cash app me anything in life, ever. Not on Facebook or even outside of Facebook. I mean, I've sent people money, like my family, but let's see. Your gifts are to share with the world. Exactly, Crystal. Yep, I come for the tea for sure. Y'all don't care nothing about me. Y'all sure don't. Ain't there one of y'all said, hey, how you doing? How was your day? Everything all right? Can I do anything for you? And I don't care, because I know I know it's not about me. I know what you're here for. You're here for my gifts. And I understand that. So let's see. Where's Carmen's baby daddy? I don't know. Let's see. You're doing what works for you. Keep giving the true information. I gravitate to all the train wrecks. Not sure why, as messy as it is. I love watching it. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Facebook laid off 11,000 people. That's right. You're exactly right about that. Like, I've been seeing them on LinkedIn, and like their stories are popping up in my timeline on LinkedIn about them looking for another job. So I'm gonna need them to make sure that they get somebody on my account and make sure that my numbers and my payment is correct. Let's see. And I'm not gonna even sit up here and play with y'all like, oh, I'm not looking to be monetized. Like, I've heard some influencers say that before, and that may be true, but that's not the case for me. I realize that in this life, I don't care how secure your job is, how much talent you have, what your gift is, even none of that matters at the end of the day when you work for someone else. Like, they could fire you tomorrow because I have my hair, locked. I have locks in my hair. They're not going to tell you that, but they'll just get rid of you. So anytime you're working for someone else, you're always vulnerable to be terminated and, and all that stuff. So it's so important to have multiple streams of income. And baby, $50,000 a month, and you ain't saying shit. You just on camera mumbling. Listen, all I hear is a lot of mumbling going on. And whenever Carmen's on, camera, she's talking and mumbling and doing what? What are they really doing to get this kind of money? Like, I feel like y'all got me over here working. I mean, I do a lot before I come on for you guys. I promise you that. I promise. Let me see. That's the purpose, to be monetized. I mean, it's part of it. Yeah, definitely. It hurts how Chef doesn't care about her grandmother her granddaughter. She probably still cares about her granddaughter. I'm sure she does, but unfortunately you're expendable. That's exactly right. And replaceable, because if you die on a job that you've been killing yourself to go to every day, even when you felt sick and you didn't want to go and you went in anyway, and if you killed over on that job, they're going to have your replacement the next day. You can believe that. So take care of yourself and create multiple streams of income so that you have a safety net, Let's see. Carmen's baby daddy is also a Jehovah's Witness, and Ashley attends temple with him sometimes. I did see a picture of him and her sweet granddaughter going to church, going somewhere. They're walking hand in hand. It's not going to last forever. It's temporary money. Yeah, everything's temporary, sweetheart. Even this platform, even you won't last forever. You're temporary. Everything's temporary. And when we realize that as people, as humans, we would be doing so much more, for other people. Let's see. It's a digital image. I don't know what that means. Was Carmen married to Stephanie, or were they just girlfriends? They were married. Stephanie has said that, and I don't have any reason to feel like Stephanie is not a credible person. I can't put your Cash App up. I'm not gonna put my Cash App up. I'm definitely not about to do that. Absolutely not. Because I'm not here to fleece y'all. Like, I know that, I'm gonna get paid from doing this from Facebook, as I should. Absolutely. And I'm not here to fleece y'all for money. I'm really not. But I would like for y'all to donate to my scene charity. That's up in the room. It's posted in the announcements. As soon as you walk in the room, it's right up there. You don't have to give a ton of money. You can give $1, whatever it is that you can give. I definitely do a lot of work. For real, I've been my whole life, I was raised up doing for people, because I've been around a whole bunch of bums my whole life. And I have a soft spot in my heart for people who don't have, So I do a lot. And this will definitely help me to help them. And I'm going to create a private group, like I said, so that people who donated, when I go out on different missions and do different things, you guys can see that, for real. Please pin again so I can give. It's up, and several people reached out to me like, hey, where is it? I don't see it. I will post it again in the room. I just didn't want to belabor it, because I didn't want you all to think. You listen, after what's been happening with Carmen and allegedly all the scamming and scheming and money and donations she's been getting, I know people are gun shy to do things for good causes, and people who are well-intentioned, right? Because of the fact that you've been hoodwinked by someone, allegedly, whomever it may be. So I get that and I understand that, but know that Carmen and I are nothing alike in any way. Let's see. We have to get you to more followers so you can get stars and badges. I have the badges already. And I have the numbers, all the numbers, everything's go. I just you have to wait 30 days before Facebook will monetize you, right? But everything's checked off. I have the membership numbers, engagement numbers, everything. So where you find those flannel pajamas? I got these from Macy's. And they were on sale because I like sales. Let's see. I will donate for sure, but I'm a giver, no fool, as you shouldn't be. Someone reached out to me right before I got on here. I won't say your name. And she was like, I want to donate, but where's the thing? And I was like, it's in the room. And she, how older people are. They're so sweet. They pay with check, or you know how it is. And she was saying that she would put a check in the mail for me. And I was like, don't worry about it. You know what? Don't even, it's the thought that counts. I really appreciate the thought. So, let's see. She was not married to whomever. Stephanie is her biological. What? No, Stephanie and Carmen were married, but Carmen didn't want y'all to know. Somebody said the scene link is right on the page. I found it. It's there. It's posted in our room. Yeah. So, and it stands for Stabilizing Emotional and Economic Needs. Scene. Sometimes I see homeless people. We all do. And if I feel moved to say something to them, right? Because if you say something to people and God has not prepared that person to receive the word, whoever it may be and whatever it is, it's not the right time to speak. Your words will fall on deaf ears. It won't mean anything. So, I really go by the feeling that I have when I approach people, right? And people have broken down. I always ask people when I roll up to people, if I'm on the street and they are out there panhandling or whatever, the first thing I ask them every single time, I don't just hand them money here, bye. I roll down my window and I say, what is your name? And a lot of times they are baffled by that. And because when you call someone by their name, that means that you acknowledge them, you see them, they're seen. They're not just some bum on the street. So I definitely ask people, hey, what is your name? And they'll tell me, and I say, oh, hey, so and so, it's so nice to meet you, X, Y, and Z, and whatever else I do for them or whatever. But people just want to be seen, right? They feel invisible, they feel disregarded and discarded and discounted. And I do a lot of work. You'll see on Thanksgiving, I'll post some of the stuff that I'll be doing. For the homeless and needy on Thanksgiving. Where do you live? I live in Georgia. We appreciate you bringing this to light. A lot of us was fooled by Chef Crook, but the blinders are off. Keep exposing those two scammers. Someone said, Daquita said, well, I love coming here every day, seeing what's up. Daquita, are you following the page? Someone said, but some of us want to gift you, coach. I appreciate that. Definitely. I'm not going to put my cash up because then I feel like I'm just like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want y'all to ever feel like I'm just trying to get money out of you. Like, I have a job. Like, I'm not trying to get money out of y'all just for no reason. Now, I do deserve to be compensated by Facebook for my work because it's 2:30 in the morning and I still have a conference call to be on it at like 9 o'clock. So, but here I am, bringing the tea to you all. Let's see. But you don't give it to me. Put it in the donations, and I will definitely, like I said, make a group for everyone who's donated. It'll be a small little clique of people, only donated people who donated, and I'll stream live to that group when I go out and do things, just to that group of people who donated. Let's see. Crook Carmen and Ish just up and left her daughter and granddaughter. That's true. And their relationship is shambles. Pathetic. Duan Garcia, I couldn't have said that better myself. Because she uses her money to gamble. Boss lady paid for her teeth removal, and it's $30,000 procedure. So I guess she had to dish it out, but she's spending it on take. Let's see. Where can we donate? It's on the page. I will repost it again. But again, I just didn't want to keep putting it in your face. Because it's there. I mean, you all see everything else on the page. It's there. Also, does Carmen still get paid for all the followers that take block? No. Well, let me not say no. That's not true. So in the beginning, like how I just started this page not too long ago, you have to have at least 10,000 followers, right, to even qualify to get paid. But in addition to that, you have to have a whole bunch of other stuff too. Facebook makes it almost impossible to get started and start getting your paychecks, no matter how hard you're working for Facebook. It takes a while. As far as the followers that she blocked, it decreases her followership numbers, which if you're blocked, you can't go look at the videos. So yeah, it does impact her pay, right? If you block, you can't go on the page. So yes, it definitely does. And notice Taye blocks a lot of people on Carmen's page, right? Meanwhile, on her page, she's over there cussing people out, but she's letting them live. I mean, they haven't been blocked. I mean, her numbers are going up. I think last time I looked, it was 62,000. I love you, coach. I love you too. Taye blocked me on Carmen's page because I asked why she doesn't help her with feeding the homeless. That's a good ass question, because all of this time, listen, Taye made a whole video trying to tell us how she loves to feed the homeless. This is what she does, and she's in a sorority and blah, 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 blah. Taye, I haven't seen you feed one homeless person. Even at the homeless event that you went to, I didn't see you feeding one person. They were steady putting up their cash apps, and I'm like, this is just terrible. It gives the rest of us a really, really bad, a hard time to, get you guys to cooperate to do other things because you get burnt. Let's see. Hey, y'all, what I miss? Thanks, teammate. I love it. With her real teeth. Yes. Oh, good night, ladies and gents. Good night, Vicky. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Sue Ellen. What's going on with Cook Carmen and Mama Tracy? I don't know who that person is at all. I do not listen. I don't follow. I follow Kim and Charette, which they're on YouTube now. So if you guys haven't found them on YouTube, go to their YouTube page. They have a new YouTube page. I don't follow a lot of people, and honestly, I just don't. I don't even go into like the shade rooms and stuff like that. Y'all keep me busy on this page. Like I have no idea. Dequita said, of course I'm a follower. I don't know. Some of these people, let's see. I don't mind donating to people that's genuine, such as yourself. Chef is a scam. When the tough gets going, she wants to feed the homeless. That's exactly right. When she was giving out candy on Halloween, thinking people were going to donate, I was done. Do y'all remember this time? I told someone else this, and they were like, I don't quite remember. Carmen went to Las Vegas. She was, I think, in Las Vegas, and she went and got in the a car, right? Like an Uber. It was an Uber. And she was trying to get him to take her around to like, you know, the different areas where the needy people are and, you know, homeless people are and blah, blah, blah. And she was asking for people to pay for her ride and to tip her driver and gave his cash app. Do y'all remember that? It's just like, it's too much. Like I would never get on here and go live and be like, oh, I'm at Best Buy buying some new equipment for you guys. Hit my cash app up. Like that's so trifling to me. Let's see. Did y'all miss the biological sister Enter the Hood? Did y'all miss the biological sister Enter the Hood? What is? I didn't know she has a biological sister. I didn't know that. Said first time here, but your page sounds interesting. Thank you, Karen Robinson. I do appreciate that. Please make sure that you like and follow on this and YouTube. Okay, donate group. We will need the info. Don't worry, I'll have everyone's name. If you donate to my charity anonymously, then obviously I won't know that you did. Just send me a note. Don't post it in the room. Just send it on a messenger, and I'll add you to the private group. It's an exclusive little click. And I'll go live in that room all the time, like behind the scenes, when I do stuff. Just, you know. Let's see. I love your tea with nothing in it. I know that's right. Let's see. Does Carmen get? Oh, I read that already. Coach, I just woke up with you 2:34. I'm also have to be up at work. Okay. At this point, she has moderators. Taye, from what I heard, allegedly, she has 14 moderators. 14. You know how insecure you have to be to have 14 people working to clean up your shit, like the thoughts that people think about you. Wow, that's crazy. Carmen the Crook's sister is in the hood. I believe that. Carmen will be in the hood too if it weren't for Boss Lady. Let's see. She blocked me, but I still have another page to watch. Of course, you got to have those burner pages. The Worthies just hit 25K. All right now. And Carmen was talking mad smack about them. I made them. And she had the audacity, y'all, to say, if y'all love me, if you love me, you go unfollow the Worthies. You unfollow them. Go unfollow them. You trying to get somebody to unfollow somebody because your feelings hurt? Girl, how old are you? Let's see. How long have you been doing this? 3 weeks. But I speak all the time. I do a lot of public speaking. Always. My whole life. This wasn't nothing but a thing. Trust me. Let's see. I haven't seen her do anything with the sorority. I agree. I'm talking about since she came on with Cook Carmen. Yeah, I haven't seen her do anything either since she came on with Cook Carmen. So will she get her teeth or no? Boss Lady's not paying for the other half of the teeth. I can tell you that. Boss Lady's in Cancun right now. I mean, it's on her page. They out there living it up. So I think that's funny as hell that Carmen needs to be in Cancun and she needs the money. So everything she needs is there. The dentist and the pocketbook. But she can't make that connection happen because she done burnt that bridge. Let's see. Don't call her Take or you're getting blocked. That is what she said. Let's see. She definitely can't block over here. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Mary said, good night, love. Good night, darling. Mama Tracy. Is that like, okay, Mama June? Mama Tracy and Carmen are really good friends. Mama Tracy has gotten messy too. I've stopped watching her. They've donated $500 for the luxury Uber. You remember that, Kiki? Do you remember that? She got picked up from the airport in an Uber and got in the back of the car and went live and was talking about, you know, this is my Uber driver. He's the most amazing driver in the world. What the fuck? Like, where did she get that? Like, who told her that she should say everything is the most amazing thing in the world and it'll make it sound true? It sounds ridiculous. He's the most amazing driver in the world. Y'all, his Cash App, y'all can pay for my ride and donations, you know, and tips for him. What? Ma'am, you want us to pay for your Uber ride and tip your driver? Girl, that was California. See, people remember that was California and they tipped the driver $5,000. That's 3 zeros. It was a 5,000 or 500. Either way, it probably was 500. You got a little zero happy there, Cascade. Kiki said it was 500. Whatever it was, I definitely remember that because I was appalled. Let's see. I'm a follower. Your content is legit. I do appreciate that. Chef is thirsty. Yes. I will be in the hospital December 7th for my knee. Pray for me. I will do that, ma'am. I will do that for my fellow New Yorker. I know you're from New York too. There's a lady in the room now on this page claiming that she's claiming to be Carmen's sister. She looks just like Carmen. So it could be true. One thing I don't do and that I haven't done is I don't follow behind people and be like, hey, you know Carmen? Hey, can you tell me something about her? I've not done that. I've just been on this platform doing my thing, vibing with y'all, and people have been finding a way to find me and reach out to me. So if her sister's on here, I'm not going to hit her up like, hey, you her sister, what you want to tell me something? Nah, I'm not thirsty like that. Believe me, people will come. They'll see what's up. How do we get to you on Messenger? Just send me a message like you do everyone else. Her sister's supposedly here. Sean Carter is the name. You mean like Jay-Z? That's his name, Sean Carter. Let's see. I hate the begging Carmen do. Let people do what they want for whatever the case may be. When she went on record in this video, let me play this again. When she was talking about, pay attention. When she was saying, with your love and support, y'all already know. You know what that means. Like, I'm letting y'all, I'm setting it up now. I'm setting this shit up now so that when I come back and I post that Cash App, I already done planted the seed. Listen to it again. It's ridiculous.
Just lady, because usually when I go out and feed, we feed a lot of people. And I'm proud of the things that I've been able to do and that you guys have helped me do. But we fed in one location. We shut that location down, packed everything up. We went to another location, fed everybody in that location, packed everything, and shut that stuff, and went to 3 locations in one night. And just imagine what we can do once we get her ministry a food truck. Houston ain't gonna be the same. We're gonna make a major difference.
Amen, amen. And for the person who's saying that you need help in Louisiana, they were giving me.
That's it. We actually met to have a bite to eat, and like I said, I was gonna buy turkeys and hand out turkeys. So instead of me handing out the turkeys, Taye and I are going to make a donation, and we're going to make a difference in Houston, Texas. I'll be leaving this week I'm leaving Houston, I'm going back to Atlanta, pack up everything I own in Atlanta. And Rico and I will be moving to Houston. And we already have a home. And we have an organization that we can be a part of to make a major difference in Houston. Because, I mean, just being around encouraging and inspiring people that's already on the ground doing the work that I've been doing for years, that ain't nothing but God. That ain't nothing but God. That's
Amen.
So we're gonna catch up with y'all. Oh yeah, I fed in Memphis, Tennessee also. Memphis, Tennessee also. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So guys, all proceeds and anything with the feeding, I'll be feeding through her organization with her. And just like I've always done throughout the years, showing you where your money go, and she will be doing the same thing also. So definitely follow her page, support her too. And I'm on there cooking with her. If that food truck move, I move, you move, just like that.
Hey.
We're gonna show the world. We're gonna start right here in Houston with your love and your support. We're gonna show the world what we can do together. Together we stand, divided we fall. And ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Carmen, have a seat. Have a seat all the way down, okay? Some people have been asking about my background, backdrop. It's a digital image. It's a virtual background. Let's see. So people are saying that she got $5,000 for that driver. If you think for 1 second, if you think for one moment that $5,000 that he collected, that she didn't get a piece of that, you crazy. You crazy. You're crazy. If you think that she didn't like get a percentage of that, at the end of the day, he had to give us something back. That was the agreement probably from the dickhead, as they say. You know, you're old school if you say that. That was the agreement off the dickhead. She, like, he got that $5,000. Like, she got a piece of that too. Absolutely. Let's see. He said he did. Okay. Who's Rico staying with? Not take. She said that they're going to they're moving. They have to. What she say? Me and Rico have a house. No, what she say? Me and Rico have a home. Is what she said. So I don't even know what that means, because you would think she would say, "Yeah, I'm moving in with my baby. You know, me and Rico, we going on down, and we moving in with my baby, and we gonna make it work." Blah blah blah. That's not what she said. She was very ambiguous. You know, what she said was very, me and Rico, we have a. What she say? Me and Rico, we have a home. We're moving to Houston, and we're gonna have a home. Okay, what does that even mean? Don't let her move nowhere near with you, lady. Carmen's time is about to be up sooner than she thinks. See, what the problem is with Carmen, she has been doing this shit for years. Way before I even came on the scene. I've been at it 5 years. She's been doing it, from what I'm hearing, you know, all my inbox for the last week. She's been doing this to people. Man, listen, I can't wait I'm going to announce it on the page. Like, you know what? I'm not going to do that, because I don't want her to be trying to intimidate and bully people who are going to be coming forward, which again is illegal, and you get extra time for doing that if you even attempt to stifle someone's freedom of speech, you know. But when you guys don't know, but she's been doing this for so long, like, you know what I'm saying? Getting money off people, blah, blah, blah. Oh, she throw a little dinner, you know, do some dinner and da, da, da. But keeping most of the money, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You've been doing it for so long. You comfortable. You're doing this in broad daylight and got the nerve to be putting your Cash App up at somebody else's event where you just standing around at. Girl. Let's see. Yep. Chef Carmen wants the money from feeding donations to gambling and support. She took up over $60,000 for homeless family. The family only got $9,000. I heard it was $80,000 actually. More to come. But these people mad as hell. They want their money back. All of them. Every last, I mean, it's people I didn't even know. I'm like, who the hell are you, ma'am? Like, yeah, well, I got some receipts. So you're going to know. Y'all going to know. They're going to know. Tavika. Let's see. I bet it's the house next door. Taye was talking about the Airbnb. You're right about that. And that did cross my mind. I don't see. Wait. Her and Rico better have a home because Take will be putting her out soon. Take back soon. Putting her out soon. Take back to a man. Maybe. She's not going to feel at home with Take. I just don't see it. A home on whose credit? That part. Let's see. Texas had plenty of correctional facilities waiting for her. You know what someone else put in my mailbox, like a couple of days ago? They put the requirements for feeding the homeless. They sent it to me, right? They found it. You can't just go out there and feed the homeless like you do here in Atlanta. Like there are permits and all kinds of hoops you have to jump through and red tape and all that. So I hope she knows, like, now that she doesn't have boss lady to be the brains of the operation, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's she going to do? Maybe Taye might give it a whirl. I don't know. But I tell you what, anybody who gives up 50% of something that they created, all right, you know what kind of trouble you have to be in financially, emotionally. You got to be in extreme distress, all right, and dire straits to give someone half of your damn business. There's no way. And you talking about, yeah, I brought Karina in 2020 and then just slid on past it and start talking about something else. You brought her in because it was just a hustle for you. See, Carmen was hustling, and I said this before, I said this last week. Carmen was hustling those spices, getting on here, doing her little cooking videos, and you know what I'm saying? Doing the spice. It was a hustle. But when Boss Lady got involved, it got legit as hell. Like it got, you know, a professional, a touch of professionalism to it, right? It became a legit business once Boss Lady got into it. She probably wasn't even licensed, allegedly. I don't know. Prior to Boss Lady, damn sure wasn't paying taxes according to her own self. You know, yeah, it was a hustle, but now it's a legit empire, really. And yeah. Let's see. She's comfortable. She's been doing it for so long, just like the Chrisleys going to jail for fraud and tax evasion. I couldn't believe they gave them 12 years, 10 years and such. I couldn't believe that. That's a long ass time, especially when you spent most of your life living a cushy life. Yeah, that's going to be a real wake-up call for them. I'd rather my ancestors come and claim my spirit, baby, because I couldn't do it. 12 years? Let's see. What's Carmen's grade level? I think someone said she graduated from high school, I think. Let's see. She needs some deep counseling. You know, I talked about this with one of the alleged victims a couple of days ago about Carmen possibly getting counseling. Honestly, I'm of the opinion, again, I'm not a therapist or psychologist, but one of my undergrad degrees is a bachelor's of science in psychology. One of them. I will tell you that she does, like people like her, you can't really reach a certain person after they reach a certain age, right? She's 60. And she's been doing this her whole life. This is her MO, right? You can't really take a person that's like 60 years old. I'm not saying people can't change. God can change a person. But you can't take a person and sit them down on a couch and talk to them and make them change their thinking. Like, no, she's too far gone. Like, no. Let's see. Laverne Bostic. I know someone's last name is Bostic. Are you related to a Denise Bostic? Said Chef was walking in the house today telling Take how tired she was. And Take said, well, how about making me a margarita? I almost fell off my bed. Do you think Carmen draws pay from the seasoning brands? Yes. I know she does. Let me see. 12 and 7 years in a federal prison is too long. They must complete 75% of the time. It is a long ass time for like, see, this is Uncle Sam don't play about his money. And really, the judge was like, I'm gonna make an example out of y'all because, yeah, that's a long ass time. She's always been a scammer. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I first started watching Carmen and I saw her like feeding homeless people on that truck, you know what I'm saying, and making like the trays of food and stuff. And I saw her asking for like cash apps and, you know, and subscriptions and stuff. I said immediately to myself, I wonder is she misappropriating funds, or, you know, are they really like, is she spending every dime? Even if you don't spend every dime, you should spend 90-something% of that money, because sometimes you have to buy, you know, equipment, like you might have to buy a table or whatever it may be, which is all still part of the cost. I looked at it and I was like, I bet she probably keeping a lot of those donations, but I didn't really think much of it. It did cross my mind, but now everything's coming to light. Let's see. A zebra never changes its stripes. Absolutely. Carmen don't want no one to help. Tape is her. You're right, Alva. Tapes are help. It's like Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. That's exactly the vibes. It's giving Pinky and the Brain. It's giving Pinky and the Brain, baby. Yeah, Boss Lady was floating her money. Definitely. And I only know that because she said that in her comments initially before this all went to court. Like, she didn't have a dime. Like, come on now. I read the comments. Tracy Hain is a Rose Goldie. Listen, she can be a Rose Goldie as long as she don't get out of line in this room. I'm okay with that. And I know y'all gonna put her in check. So we take everybody, because soon everybody starts out as a Rose Goldie except me. Who is Pinky and who is the Brain? You know what? I'm going to ask that question of you all. Y'all know Pinky and the Brain. So Blackwood Venice said, who's Pinky and who's the Brain? Who do y'all think is Pinky and who do y'all think is the brain out of this duo with Carmen and Taye? Who do y'all think is? I know what I think, but I want to hear what y'all think. Which one is Pinky and which one's the Brain? Let's see. Someone said I'm not a 10, and Ham said I'm not a Rose Goldie. That's right, I got your back, coach. All right now. Vanessa says, so have I. That was deplorable. Cook Carmen blocked out as well. And Messy Take professes to be such a holy roller. Messy Tracy. Who's that? Oh, Mama Tracy. Someone said Carmen is definitely Pinky. Somebody said Carmen's Pinky. She's not that bright. Tate and Carmen supporters are like the Trump supporters. They do not care what they say or do. They'll still be fools no matter what. Look how Tate called the supporter a hoe and still following them. I mean, you said it all. Carmen is not the Brain. Pinky is Cook Carmen. Tate is the Brain. It's unanimous. Pinky is that Chef Carmen. Take is Pinky. Did you see my comment? Carmen is Pinky for sure. Take is not Pinky. Carmen is Pinky for sure. They're both Pinkies. Oh, God have mercy. What about Carmen? What about when Carmen was helping families find a place to live? Was that on the up and up too? No. Allegedly, from what I hear. None of it was. Y'all mouths are going to be wide open. Listen, I want y'all to make some good ass food. Okay, like something real good, some good comfort food. Get you a nice stiff drink and huddle up for these talks that I'm going to be having. These people on the panel. Like y'all, yeah, it's going to get wild. Let's see. Look at her face. It's looking very old these days. I mean, you know. I think Brain has done BL a favor. Pinky is a lot. I agree. Carmen has Carmen has she got a new brain. And baby, Carmen is Pinky for sure. I can't stand y'all. Y'all something else. Let's see. I was just saying, do you talk about anybody else? No, I don't. This room is only dedicated. It keeps me busy. Why the hell would I be talking about Mama Joyce or whoever y'all talking about? Mama so-and-so, Mama June, none of them. I don't talk about anyone else in this room because I don't want y'all to have to sort through a whole bunch of other stuff just to get to the scoop on these two. No, this keeps me plenty busy. Trust me. So I'm not even interested in hearing about or knowing or following anyone else at all. And there's plenty of them out there. I'm not interested. Not right now. Not until I get y'all these interviews, baby. Because Barbara Walters, honey, I'm going to see if I can get Barbara Walters to sit in on this one because y'all going to be shocked. See, it's one thing hearing me voice my opinion about who she is and how she's moving. That's one thing, right? Because these are just my opinions. It's all alleged. It's all alleged. But it's something completely different when you hear from the people whose food she took off the table, out their mouth, money out their pockets. That's something. That's a whole nother ball game completely. So, Vanessa, good night. Taking Carmen is more than enough. I agree. I keep my phone charged at all times. I better keep my phone charged. Listen, baby, this is going to be a world exclusive. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay. No, ma'am. The name of this group tells it all. Let it know, Daquita. No, we don't talk about anyone else. Even the group name says. Did she keep any receipts for financial tax journal when she purchased food for the homeless on Skid Row? Probably not. Really, Tanya? She said, I know I'm going on a one-way train to hell because I laugh at Cook Tracy's prayer videos. You know what? You can go to hell by yourself. Why did I even read that? Because now you got me going with you. No, I rebuke that. Good night, Tanette. If you're not following, please do so. Don't you dare change the subject. This is a full-time job. You ain't lying. Listen, I can't. There's plenty of people out there. Like, I know all of these skits people doing and all. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for skits. All right. That's not even worth my time. I've been on Facebook since Facebook's been around. I've never created a page dedicated to like busting somebody's chops or busting them for what they're doing ever until these two. Okay. And I'm aware of other people and all the stuff that they be doing. I'm aware, definitely. But I'm not interested in talking about them right now. And lucky for them. Good night, Christina. Take and Carmen is a Lifetime movie. That's how I feel. You going to bed, Alva? Good night, darling. Good night, John boy. I missed the whole show. I will leave it up. You will be able to see it. All right, you guys, listen, this weekend is Small Business Saturday and Sunday. We have 3 small businesses who are coming on to talk, have fun with you guys. Just kick it with y'all and tell you about themselves and their products, like some really, really cool stuff for real. And giveaways and all that kind of stuff. So don't miss it. Again, I know we talk about Take and Carmen and all that stuff, but I need to be responsible with this platform too, right? And that means, sharing it with others to bring information to you, right? And so definitely make sure that you tune in for that. And it'll be a regular show. I'm sure I'll have lots of other stuff to talk about, about cooking, all the stuff that they've been doing up to that point. Girl, I'm ready. Bring on the hot tea. We should start referring to them as Pinky and the Brain. I've already done that. Don't try to take my idea. Okay. Taking Carmen is a soap opera. Baby, it's a telenovela. Mira. Everyone in the bushes, hit the like button. I love it. She's a dry beggar. Yes. What she did tonight is exactly what's called dry begging. When she said, with your love is report, yeah, that right there, that's dry begging. That's when you don't come out and ask somebody for something, but you state your needs around them. Drag someone else. I'm about to block you. There you go. I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna drag you right on out of here. Let's see. What happened between Carmen and Chef Ruby? If y'all don't know that story, I have it saved to my archives. Carmen allegedly, didn't want Chef Ruby to ever be talking about her spices because Chef Ruby has her own spice line. Chef Ruby made an announcement like a month ago to explain what happened with Carmen and why they fell out and, what the beef was. And she said she's never ever going to speak on it again. But fortunately, the video lives on and I have it. So I'm happy to share some of that with you all next time because she just did it not too long ago. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate the acknowledgement. Very much so. I so enjoy our time here together, fam. Oh, I love it too. But yeah, Carmen has obviously her own seasoning line, and so does Chef Ruby. And Carmen was in Chef Ruby's presence a couple of times. Like Carmen went to Chef Ruby's home, if y'all remember that, to cook something, and she didn't want, what did she do? She got the video cut short or something like that. I don't want to lie. But something like when Chef Ruby, why y'all call all these people chefs? And no shade to anybody, but what Michelin star? Where did Carmen get? Listen, where I'm from, if you call yourself a chef, then you're like for real a chef. Like you went to culinary school. So, but just like everything else, it's all facade. It's all smoke and mirrors, Coach, don't block them. We'll handle it. Yes, I'm glad I came across this platform. Thank you so much. Make sure you all are following because a lot of y'all don't be following. Y'all just come, and I appreciate the engagement, but you need to follow to make sure that you don't miss, especially what's coming up. Let's see. Another box. Let me block them. Everyone have a blessed night. Good night, Vanessa. I sing that with Chef Ruby. Chef Ruby spoke on it a couple of weeks ago, and she was dragging Boss Lady. She was dragging Boss Lady. Mama Tracy and her Chef Ruby had to hang together too. I didn't hear her say anything about Boss Lady. Oh, what did she say? I don't think she was dragging her, but I don't know. I just know that she said that Carmen didn't want her to put her spices up, and she felt some type of way about that. Like, okay, I have a spice line too, and you. Like, we're both streaming this and you don't want me to get the word out. She went to Carmen for help is what happened. She went to someone else for help to start her season line. It was like, go to Carmen. She was like, who was that? She didn't even know who she was. And he's like, she's doing her thing with the spices. Like, basically, don't reinvent the wheel, right? Go to her. And she went to her, and Carmen did not help her at all. She didn't want to help her. She was none of that at all. And so, you know how we do. We're going to make a way. Anyway, so Chef Ruby, she figured that out, and then she didn't ever want Ruby to talk about it because she worked at Applebee's. McCormick, who? McCormick. First of all, it's McCormick, okay, and it's Laurie's, but she says McCormick, who? Laura, who? Yeah, I don't know who Laura is. You're right about that. Let's see. Marva said, I'm following. Thank you. Yes, I remember Treese told Carmen she was spitting. I think Latrice gave Carmen the chef title. Okay. Why you guys not hitting the like button? Yeah, let them know, Victor. Hit the like button. Yeah, I don't see any of like likes going up, hearts going up. I mean, y'all know I'm true to this. I'm new to this, but as a a page owner, but I know how it goes. Yes, Victor, you let them know. So even cooked one super early. So even cooked one super early last week. What's she making on Thanksgiving? She did cook a turkey. That Taye was eating off the fork and dipping it all back in the juices and on the turkey. I don't know. That's why Ruby deleted the video. I'm about to decorate my house for Thanksgiving. Teammates, good night. See y'all in these Facebook streets tomorrow. See you tomorrow. All the people that cook online have a spice line. Is that right? I mean, I just wouldn't even be, because you know what, I'm not even going to say that, because Carmen she's probably not going to be part of the company, hopefully, depending on how the lawsuit goes. And I don't want to hurt the line. I don't want to hurt any business, small business. So I'm not even going to say that. Chef Ruby, so sweet. Good night, all. Good night, Mac Mamba. Mac Manda? Good night. She said that Boss Lady was the reason Carmen didn't help her. She also that she felt Boss Lady would try to take Carmen's business. She was trying to take her business. Boss Lady sent her a lifeline. All right. You ever watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And they throw you that lifeline, okay, when your ass is messing up and you need somebody to bail you out that to come to your rescue. That's called the lifeline. She threw her lifeline. But I wouldn't have gave anybody, not even my own mama, 50% of my business. You have 49%, and I would have 51%. So anytime we have any beef, that 51 trumps 49 all day. So, but she clearly was in distress, because birds of a feather flock together. So today is Wednesday officially. Are you guys cooking, starting to cook now? I mean, when I was growing up, my grandmother would, my grandmother raised me. My grandmother would, and I have a huge family, so my grandmother would start cooking like Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? And some of my aunts would cook earlier than that and just freeze, especially like the dressing. Yeah. There's some spots. So are you all cooking? Have you made your sweet potato pies? That's a super easy one. Sweet potato pies freeze beautifully and they thaw out beautifully, right? Like as if they were just fresh made. So are you all making your sweet potato pies yet? Let's see. Put up the video with Take in the white wig with the song you made for. Oh, you want to see that one? Let me see if I can find it on my phone. Hold on. I want y'all to see the rich. Do you know people are in my inbox a lot, especially on YouTube, about this video I'm about to show you, and they find it absolutely hilarious. And then when I reply back to them and say, "Did you see the original?" They're like, no, we haven't seen the original, but the one we saw of yours was funny. You have to see the original first. Let me get it. Hang on a second. Let me see. I have it saved to my phone already. I don't care, you're on the run. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I made that on a whim too. Let me mute it. Hold on. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. When I'm pretty bitch. She was feeling herself in it. I'm gonna show it to y'all though. Y'all are terrible. I hate y'all. Hold on, y'all.
I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. When I
All right.
stand up and get the.
All right, hang on. Y'all so messy. You know what? I'm not even trying to be messy. I'm just trying to. Who wants to come on? Somebody want to come on? I'm gonna show y'all this video, but who's available with their bra on? All right, don't get on here. Don't play with me, y'all. This is not that kind of channel. All right, you got to have that bra on and that and that wig on. Okay, y'all don't play. Don't play. Let's see. Hold up. Y'all so messy. It's not even funny. Let's see if it's gonna be. If y'all knew how many steps it took me to do things, from cleaning up videos to uploading them, downloading them, uploading them again, marking them up, it's a lot of work, like for real. Let's see. I didn't put that in there. Okay. But this is in there. I know y'all want to see this one. This is the remix. Yeah, terrible. Terrible. Y'all something else. Okay, so that's that one. And then I will put this one too.
Let me see your best jailhouse truck.
I ain't ready for y'all to see that one yet. I want to show y'all the original one first. Because a lot of people have not seen the original one, which is crazy to me. All right. Yeah. DCIM. It's a lot of stuff, the steps to go through. But I don't mind. I adore you guys. Let's see. Sort, modify. Here's the one that I just put. Okay. All right, I got it.
Wow, lean, wow.
So this is the original one. Let me blow it up so y'all can see it all the way. Hold on. This was the night that they went out to the the play or whatever. And this 50-year-old lady is strutting to this song. Here we go.
Wow, lean, wow, lean, wow, lean, wow. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. When I wow, lean, wow, lean, wow, lean, wow. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. I'm shit, bitch, when I walk through. When I.
Okay. So I saw this video. I saw that video, little clip, and I was laughing. Like, why is she talking about she's the shit bitch when I walk through and doing all of this? Like, you are literally 50, soon to be. Like, come on. So I decided to put my own little spin on it because, why not? This is the one that I created. Hold on.
Hey.
No, I gotta turn it up. Hold on.
Felony.
Hold on. What's this? I'm not sure why this is up here. Okay.
Bank cards. Back check. Lots of debt. I want the bag. I want it all from Carmen. If you a scammer, stand up. Let me see your best jailhouse strut. Ayy, felonies, manslaughter, credit cards, bank cards, bag check, lots of debt. I want the bag. I want it all from Carmen.
Y'all so messy for making me post that video. I hate y'all for that. I really do. But I felt like somebody needed to do it because it was just too much. Taye looks like an old call girl in that costume. It went with the theme that they were doing, Bridgeton or whatever the hell it's called. You did a marvelous remix to the Jailhouse Strut. Somebody reached out to me on YouTube. If y'all go look at the comments, they were like, I don't know who did the remix of this, but if it was you, you deserve an Emmy for that shit. You deserve an Emmy, a Purple Heart. I started cooking today. Okay. Cornbread dressing, buttermilk pies, peach cobbler, cheesecake. Where you live? Anybody live in Georgia? Somebody need to like drop me off a plate or something. I'm playing. I started cooking today. Cornbread dressing, buttermilk pies. Oh, I love peach cobbler, cheesecakes, and grated my cheese for the macaroni and cheese. That's good because that's a lot of work. Tomorrow I'll finish up smoking my turkey, baking my ham Thursday morning. That sounds amazing. Y'all know I get my hams for the holidays when I have like my, holiday get-togethers at my house, whatnot. I don't even bother with cooking a ham and all that. I've never done that. I go to Honey Baked Ham. I go to Honey Baked Ham and I get ham. You know what? I want to go to Honey Baked Ham and get a couple of gift cards and do a giveaway. What's today? What's Wednesday? Y'all will have it for Thursday, for tomorrow, for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go. I mean, it won't be a lot, but you'll be able to get a ham. It's not like you'll have like $100. Their hams they come in different sizes. They have the hams without the bone, and then they have the hams bone in. So I'm gonna pick a couple of people. Smoke your turkey with a pack of Newports. What? Now I never heard that before. Come on now, stop. This video made me spit my drink out. You became my bestie with that video. Me too with the ham, Honey Baked Ham. Oh my God. And do you know, what you probably do, that Honey Baked Ham sells just the bone to the ham, because all of the boneless ham that they have, of course they have to debone the ham. They don't throw those bones away. They sell them to people. And you can make an amazing split. It sound like cook. Amazing. You can make a marvelous, let me pick another word. So I'm not trying. You can make a marvelous split pea soup, with the bone from any kind of soup, So they sell the Honey Baked Hams, but dang, they are expensive. I went to Honey Baked Ham one year. I went tonight. That was smart of you, because tomorrow you're not going to be able to even go into a Honey Baked Ham. So maybe I'll just do the gift cards for like Christmas, because you're not going to be able to get to Honey Baked Ham tomorrow. Like, it's literally like, at least where I live. They make a delicious soup. I went to Honey Baked Ham one year. What? They sell the bones? I never heard that. I will be looking into that. They do. I went Monday. You're a smart girl. Yep, beans with those ham bones. Oof, some butter beans. Baby. It's a lot on those bones. Yep, still have a lot of meat on them. I picked up a Honey Baked Ham. Half of ham for $82. Yeah, Honey Baked Ham they not cheap. Let's see. Just put a can of strawberry crushed soda over your ham. Are you the one who said that about the Newports too, girl? What you doing over there? If I was Take's son, I would be so embarrassed of her. You know, Take said something on a video when she was trying to explain why she deleted Charette's video, right? She said, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember verbatim. So she said, I didn't want my family. I hadn't talked to my family yet. You know, I didn't want my family to be put in a certain way, or, you know what I got from that? I got from that, I ain't tell my family that I'm committing to this this lesbian thing full time now. This ain't no longer a side hustle or part-time job. This ain't for play no more. This is for real. All right. So that's what I got from that when she said, I hadn't told my family or anything. They hadn't met Carmen. Yeah. Listen, we don't have those floors here. That's terrible. The turkey breast is good. You know what else is good? Their roast beef. It's really good. The Newports. Where is the joke? The strawberries really makes it so delicious. I seen that she was talking to don't do me right now. It's too early. Excuse my chewing. I seen that she was talking to Cleo. I heard y'all calling that lady Cleo. I don't know her name. Only reason I saw it. Y'all send me a lot of stuff in my inbox. A lot. Y'all make sure I don't miss a beat with anything. I was like, Stephanie sent me to with the ham. They do make great chicken breasts though. Good night. Stephanie, you've been saying good night. What you doing still here? This picture you posted tonight with Take, and I finally figured out that was Chef with one eye. I was her. That's hilarious. I'm not saying she is not, but how does she find that attractive? And I know if you have no teeth in your mouth and you all gums, your breasts stink like hell. I know this. My aunt, who Take reminds me of, doesn't have any teeth in her mouth. I shared that with you all before. No teeth. I call her no teether. She has no teeth in her mouth. And she started losing her teeth, though, when she got pregnant. A lot of times women who get pregnant, they will lose their teeth. Like, their teeth starts to fall out. So, is Honey Baked Ham a restaurant or a store? Both. You go there and you buy your honey baked ham, different sizes, and other delicious things they have. They have desserts, like in the freezer. They have like a freezer in there where you can buy desserts and ham, and not ham, but turkeys and roast beef and stuff. And then you can also order sandwiches. They make sandwiches. They slice fresh hams right in front of you, and they have a small deli section. Keisha, what you laughing about? Did Take date Kim Worthy many years ago? So long ago, it's not even relevant. Yeah, in that picture, Carmen's eye got stuck like that. It was a video they were doing, and she was in the background, and she blinked, and her eye got stuck. And you know the internet is always scrutinizing and looking, catching every little thing. You're welcome. Excuse me, you're welcome. Boss lady rented a yacht for the evening. Baby, let me tell you something. I want to be as unbothered as Boss Lady is in Cancun, sitting posting all those videos on her page, not having a care in the world, with a huge lawsuit pending. That's how I want to be when I grow up. I truly believe that Take's grandmother is a hustler too. You're talking about the white lady or the black lady? Somebody sent me a picture of her whole family tree. And I didn't post it out of respect for her family. Because no matter what I think about Take, Nana and them didn't ask for none of this. So I didn't post it. When you eating? I really didn't eat anything today. I've been super busy. Like nothing really. Probably something for breakfast. Just some Ruffles. Yeah. Why do you think her grandmother's a hustler? Boss lady's always on the track. She can afford it, that's for sure. Real Take's mother. She's mentioned her before. I don't think they're like, coochie crunch. Shows that they're all honest. Take is Colombian. Well, she claims Negro. Okay? Almost a claim. It's convenient. Take was hiding everything until you, the cousin, started investigating. Y'all bad. They wouldn't even let us know her government name. You right. If you remember that video, I remember it very clearly. And Carmen was reading the comments when she was over there for that grinder sandwich, allegedly, supposedly. Carmen said, they said, what is your name? She was like, they something else. They want to know my name. And she was like, Taye, my name is Taye. She ain't say nothing about that Tanisha. Taneaiou. It's a lot of vowels in that mug, I tell you that. I saw that one. You must have missed it. Yeah, that name Take definitely caught on because everybody calls it that now. I had to go get my chips. It was that bad, Betty. Not the vowels, baby. I was typing that name out. I would start singing a song. A-E-A-E-I-O-U. You. And sometimes why? Just show my age right there, but y'all know what's up. A lot of vowels in that mug, baby. Her aunt said her name in New York. You remember that song, Christine? Fell asleep, woke up and heard Coach. Hey. What's Taye's record? Carmen says she knows everything she has done. Maybe I ain't got that kind of time on my hands. I ain't got that kind of time on my hands tonight. You got to catch me at high noon for that. What's Taye's record? That's a story for another time. Wait, what? Money signs Taye put her down, maybe allegedly. The aunt was throwing all kinds of shade at her niece. Rap sheet is long, baby. Jay-Z can't out rap that shit. Carmen knows. But here's the thing. Carmen knows what she's done. Even if she found out through us. You know what I'm saying? She knows. But Carmen allegedly has done way worse shit than what Taye be doing. Taye just got caught. Like, yeah. It better be. They want to know what baby girl been up to. She full-time on Team Lesbian now. She's not moonlighting anymore. It's a full-time 24/7, 365 gig she got now. Needy for arm cannon. Haven't seen Popcorn recently. What happened to Nurse Chris? Anybody know? A smooth criminal. Y'all messy. Yeah, she was convicted of larceny. And sentenced to 1 year in prison. But the judge did suspend that sentence because it was part of the plea deal. So, had she done something else though, in that 12 months, she would have forfeited the suspension, and she would have had to serve those 12 months in addition to whatever time else she was doing, whatever she was doing it for. I agree with that. She just got caught with her mess. I need to get some sleep. I hate to leave. I'll be back tomorrow, boo. Dang, did Chef fall out with Nurse Chris too? I haven't seen her. I have no idea. One of her teeth ever fell out while she was down there. She don't put her teeth in, I'm sure. I know one thing. My aunt, and I hated to hear it because I don't want to think about anyone that I'm related to having sex. Would be talking to like her friends about taking her teeth out to please her man. Because, you know, no teeth, you know. That's a great time, I'm sure. Oh. I don't need the bologna sandwich to go with your chips. I have some turkey. What about the life insurance policy from her late husband? Girl passed us some chips. You got some? Who's all in Georgia? Anybody in here in Georgia? You know what? I was looking at the stats the other day to see where you all are. Y'all some everywhere. We have people in the UK, Africa, all kinds of places that follow this page. And I appreciate it. So, Take's grandmother. I honestly don't think they had any kind of sexual relations. I just don't believe it. I can't see it either. I'm not gonna lie. You can bet she has a policy on her. Probably not yet. And once they say I do, 100%. Absolutely. Monty's in Georgia. Tiffany Nicole. Hi, Georgia. Leslie. Hi, Georgia. Keisha Kimball. You in Cali. SoCal, California, Seattle, Chicago. Just got home. Oh, you know you be working late, girl. Texas. Michigan. Pennsylvania. Taking wedding. You can't see those choppers. She can't eat with them. I mean, if you look at her talk, you can see that her bottom teeth are usually not in. But those lips. Look, I got some juicy lips myself. Y'all see these lips? No, these are all natural. But them shits, I mean, it works out good for her though, because you know, she can not have her bottom teeth in, and that lip still is going to cover that gum. So that's awesome. Kentucky, Alabama, Arizona. So is Atlanta crying since their favorite chef is leaving? No. Atlanta born and raised. What? You know what? I'm always shocked when I meet someone who's Atlanta born and raised. You know why? There's so many transplants here in Georgia, myself included, from New York, Chicago, everywhere. There are so many transplants that it's very rare that I run into a person who was born and raised in Georgia, in Atlanta. Your lips do not turn up like a duck. I hate y'all. Taye says, do not call her take what she wants us to call her rip off. I said in my, that's the cleanest thing we could call you on Facebook. It's the clean version. Georgia. Mm-hmm. Post these up. South Carolina, Ohio, Texas, Florida, New York. You know we know what's up, Tanya Murphy. What we talking about? We talk about taking and you know Carmen. Taye looks disgusted whenever she touches her. I agree. Los Angeles in the house, Michigan, Florida, Carolina. You just moved to Carolina. Just move from New York to South Carolina. You're gonna love it, Barbara. The weather down here is so much better. Los Angeles over here, Atlanta, born and raised, Detroit, North Carolina, Alabama, Texas, Kentucky. You guys are everywhere. Anyone in here from outside of the United States of America? Let's see, Maryland, Houston, Texas. I moved from Atlanta back in 2015. Can Rico stay with you? That's really what I'm trying to do. Y'all ain't even see my plan coming around the corner. I'm trying to find Rico a house and a home. For real, like he really, I mean, not with y'all, but I'm serious. He really is going to need something because what part of Jersey, Charmaine? No, I'm playing with you, Kelly. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. If you notice, all those sayings that Carmen do, that none of them are her own sayings. And I went on her website, and she has shirts that has all the sayings on it in quotation marks. Okay, like as if you know this is something that she coined. From the window to the wall. Everybody knows that. You know that was a part of a song. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Yeah, I know. One of these little blogger boys said that. What else did she say? You gonna learn today. That's such an old saying. They're gonna know. That's an old saying too. Like everything is like be original. Come up with your own stuff. Someone got in my inbox and told me she gets all her recipes off of Google anyway. And that's okay. She does. She swallows her food, never chews. Meanwhile, Cook Carmen hates to eat at all. Man. She be quoting songs. She does. That's true. Selling shirts with the sayings on it. Baby, you really didn't coin any one of those sayings. So, stop. Get out there. Y'all play too much, Barbara. Ain't nobody, well, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Y'all already know. My great grandmother was saying that. Cook's gonna get Rico a nice place for when Taye put her out. She's going to Rico's in her place. Bingo. I can see that. She needs a shirt that says, I'm going to prison. I have her cookbooks. And to be honest, they put no thought into the book. It's nothing special. I believe that. Let me gum you down. Oh. This is a rated PG-13 shop. Ooh wee. Yeah, that's not her saying either, Janice. That's crazy. What? Yeah. I'm not sure how this person got into the room. From the window to the wall, right? Chef saying hi on that flight back to Houston. Well, she has a quote. She has to quote stuff because she's old. Yeah, I mean, although somebody got in my inbox and was like, "Ma'am, I heard you call Carmen old because she's 60. I am not old because I guess she was 60 also." And I had to remind her of my disclaimer. Anything I say in this room only pertains to Carmen and Taye, or whoever else I'm specifically talking about. Not everyone, regardless of what it is that I'm talking about. And she was like, "Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah." That's why I put the disclaimer up. Keep people's feelings from getting hurt and keep me out of court. Hey, shut that up. Let's see. So true. I have the cookbook and it's nothing special. Rico has helped her from the beginning. She owes him. Absolutely. But shizzle, my nizzle. Let me go look at your profile. Are you black? You better be black. Talking about my nizzle. I hate her saying so annoying. I call Cook Grandpa because her teeth and how she acts. She has aged so much in the last 5 months. Y'all were you all here for the Back Down Memory Lane tour that I gave the other day? Where before last year this time, she and our boss lady and the family were out to dinner, and she was hydrated as hell. She was very hydrated. You could tell she was hydrated. The hair was nice. She looked healthy. Healthy. I could understand what she was saying. I mean, yeah. Leslie, stop. Ooh wee. And then throwing that fork. Even that, she got off somebody else. She lost hella weight. Well, that happens when you don't have, choppers in your mouth to break that food down. But when there's so many things that you can eat to maintain your weight, lots of things. Loaded mashed potatoes, oodles and noodles, I mean, hot dogs, I know somebody who don't have any teeth in their mouth, I swear to you, and I saw them eat an M&M before, so come on now. They're not baby gums. Like you done had them gums for 60 years. They tough now. Get to chewing. I hate y'all. Grits. I love grits. Oh my God. I'm a huge grits fan. I love grits. And I like my grits. Now, this is a question for the room. How do you all take your grits? Do you do salt, pepper, and butter? Or do you do sugar and milk or whatever else? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know because this is a great debate. I'm gonna know how y'all take your grits. Salt, pepper, butter, or do you take the sweet route, which a lot of people do and put sugar in your grits? Me too, with cheese, butter, salt, and pepper. Okay. Let me block this person. Salt and butter with the pepper. Sugar. Oh my God. Who wants to come on? Anybody up to come on? Let us see your face and tell us your opinions about even how you take your grits. I want to hear from you guys. I have false teeth at the top. I eat hers. Is it made right? Mm-hmm. I do not like grits. Disrespectful. Salt, pepper, butter, and sugar. They don't even go together. Sugar and pepper. Come on now. Blasphemy. Don't eat grits. You've been missing out. Sugar and butter. No, ma'am. Sugar, pepper, butter. No. I don't like grits. Ooh, wee. Take teeth are fake, and her doctor shaved her top teeth too low. Oh, My grandma was from Georgia. Mine too. Let me read this now. My mother was from Georgia. She made her grits with milk and butter. I don't eat grits outside of my home because people make grits with water. Don't like that. Okay. What if you don't like grits? Then I will be blocking you for 24 hours from the room. No sugar and grits. Let them know. Say it loud. Who's putting sugar in grits? Now, uppity Negro. Now, me and you usually on the same page because, you know, we both got some uppity Negro in us. But sugar, butter, and milk in your grits? Come on now. That's just ridiculous. I expect better of you. Salt, pepper, butter. Right there, Tom. Salt, pepper, and butter. That's all you need to put in grits. All this sugar, like what? That's like eating what? Farina and cream of wheat. Cheese and sugar. How does cheese and sugar even go together? Cheese, butter, and sugar. I didn't like Carmen with all that makeup on. Neither did we. Salt, pepper, and butter. That's right. Salt, pepper, and butter, baby. You know what? Y'all making me. I'm going to eat some grits in the morning. No sugar. Gouda grits. That sounds good. I will come on, but I can't find my teeth. Oh, my God. I cannot with y'all. Sugar, cheese, team cream of wheat, though. No grits. I don't know why, Janice, because you've been missing out. You're not living if you don't eat grits. Baby, let them know. Okay, for the longest, I thought Taye didn't have any teeth. Taye got her teeth done, allegedly. Cream of wheat. Y'all know what takes a long time to cook that I am just not into? I love bacon, but I don't cook my bacon on top of the stove at all, like in a frying pan. First of all, grease spatter. Second of all, it cooks unevenly. You got to keep flipping it. I don't do that. I cook my bacon in the oven. How do y'all cook y'all bacon? I only put my bacon in the oven. That way, I don't even have to flip it. Everything's a perfect color, perfect crispness. And it's just so good. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Sugar, butter, milk in your grits, though. Have some fish and grits for breakfast, baby. That sounds amazing. What I'm probably going to have for breakfast, and I will go on live to show you all, is some lamb chops smothered in homemade gravy with grits and biscuits. That's what that's what I'm going to have in the morning. I love lamb chops and grits together. And you put some of that lamb chop gravy on those grits just a little bit. Oh my God. Let's see. Oven don't do like the top of the stove. Oven do not like the top of the stove bacon. I agree. I put my bacon in the air fryer. I've been scared to do that because bacon can get a little sticky. Let's see, either stovetop or low heat in the oven. Okay. I cook my bacon in the oven as well. Air fryer, oven sometimes. I put my bacon in the oven too. I don't know who cooking on top of the stove. Cook and chicken broth. Okay. Salt, pepper, butter, and cheese. Okay. Bacon in the oven, absolutely. Bacon in the air fryer. Air fryer cooks bacon. I mean, I know, but there's something about that grease and, if you let it go a little too far, you'll be in trouble. I use cooked bacon, heat and microwave. You know what? Costco sells a cooked bacon, a pre-cooked bacon, and it is delicious. They have the Kirkland brand. It's so good. On top of the stove, and I eat turkey or regular bacon. It says, this is morning. Girl, you're not going to bed. I work from home most of the time. The thin bacon cooks way faster. I do not like thin bacon. I only like thick cut bacon. You know what? I'm going to get the bacon out the freezer that I just got from Costco. Hang on a second, y'all. Let me see. Ouch. Oh, my foot. I'm back. Did you miss me? This bacon comes from Costco, and it comes in a 2-pack. I already took the other one. The other one's in the refrigerator, but it comes in a 2-pack, and it is good as hell. So it's thick sliced, center cut bacon. All right. So this ain't your grandma's bacon. Hickory smoked at that. Y'all see this? Y'all can see that. Look at that. It's so good, y'all. It is like delicious. And it cooks in the oven beautifully. Let's see. They have the ready cooked Oscar Mayer bacon. I love Costco bacon. You already know. I cook my rice in the oven. Okay. Would love to see you cook your lamb chops. All right, I'll do that tomorrow. I have to swallow my bacon. Oh, because of your teeth? For those of you who have an air fryer, how long and what temperature do you set it for? I cook my bacon in a Food Ninja or Air Crisp. I know that's right. I love lamb chops. Oh, with grits, thick grits. Like, I don't like runny grits, you know? Yeah. Frying pan for the grease, yes. And after I'm done cooking my bacon, I put it in the oven in an aluminum pan. When I'm done, I pour up bacon grease and I save it in a container and put it in the refrigerator. And anything I cook, almost anything, I always infuse it with that bacon grease. Let's see. They can eat sugar with malto meal or cream of wheat, not grits. Let them know it's sacrilegious. What's wrong with them? Only turkey bacon? Wrong. I love Costco bacon. Yes. Looks like Mrs. Wright bacon. I never heard of that. Yes, it's hella good. I like beef bacon. Costco endorsement. Baby, I would endorse Costco for free, and they know it too. I do a commercial for Costco for free because I just absolutely love them. Y'all already know that. I go to BJ's Wholesale. You must be up north because they don't have any BJ's down here in the South. I've only ever seen them up north. Sam's has good bacon. Has anyone ever heard of beef bacon? I had a coworker looking for some. I never heard of it. Yes. What do you mean? Of course there's beef bacon. As much as there is pork bacon. Yes, absolutely. It doesn't taste anything like pork bacon though. Grits, pepper, salt, scrambled eggs, brown gravy, and herring fish. Ooh wee! That what she said. That thick center cut maple bacon is off the chain, baby. They don't know about that. This is next level bacon. Okay. Fried eggs and bacon grease. A little fun fact about me: I don't eat eggs. I hate eggs. I haven't eaten eggs since I was like 3 years old. I don't eat eggs. They make me want to vomit even smelling them cooked. But funny enough, I can eat boiled eggs. I will fuck a deviled egg all the way up. Like, I love deviled eggs. But I don't eat scrambled eggs or like cooked eggs, scrambled, fried, any of that. It just makes me want to vomit. Sam's Club is the best. Where's the block button? I like thick, fluffy grits cooked in chicken stock. Someone else said that too. I've never cooked my grits in chicken stock. Beef bacon exists. Oh, well. I do too. I put the bacon grease in my mustard greens. Yes. Anything you cook. Yeah. Put a shot of bacon grease. If you like brisket, you'll love beef bacon. Yes. Only egg whites. Okay. Love eggs over easy. I don't know how people eat those runny ass eggs with the yolk just running everywhere. That's crazy to me. Oh my God, I don't eat eggs either. People just don't understand. But tell me, Miss Beasley, do you eat boiled eggs? Because I will eat a boiled egg, but no, coach, don't block me. I was just playing. I wouldn't do that. Cornbread dressing. I don't like stuffing mix. Absolutely not. I agree with that. Deviled eggs with bacon bits on top. Oh my God. There's this place in Missouri. It's called Firebirds. I don't know if you ever been there, if you know about them. It is very good. When I'm in town for business on work, we always, not always, but a lot of times we go to Firebirds. Man, they have some amazing, it's like a steakhouse. It's really, really good food. Excellent. Everything's top notch. The drinks, everything. And they have double eggs with candied bacon on top, like a lot of places do, but they do them superbly. Let's see. Chicken broth and grits takes it to another level. It's so tasty. Really? Let me see if I can think about that. Chicken broth in my grits? I don't know about that. I like my grits simple. Boiled to perfection, the right thickness, because a lot of times people get the thickness of grits mixed up. They don't know how to do that water to grit ratio, and that's super important for a perfect pot of grits. Eggs over easy, medium. No, I don't eat boiled egg either. They don't smell very good. I like my boiled eggs with salt and pepper. I buy beef bacon. My daughter doesn't eat cheese, but she eats pizza. I love it. We're in Missouri, St. Louis. Let's see. And even harder to find up here in the north. I add chicken broth and half and half. Chicken broth and half and half? I mean, okay. Scrambled for me. The Firebirds is like a really, really nice spot to go and have dinner. Everything there is on point. I never cook rice in my oven. I'm going to try it. How would you cook rice in the oven? I mean, I guess like you would cook rice on top of the stove. I guess. Let's see. I cook my rice with chicken broth. I do that too. You know what I like to buy? I buy the boiling bag, the success rice. I can cook a pot of rice with no problem. But rice takes a while to cook properly, right? You have to cook it low and slow so you don't burn the bottom. But I like the success rice in the bag. I really, really love that. Like, and you boil it for 10 minutes, that 10-minute rice, and it's done. And I like to fill the pot up with chicken stock or coconut milk. So I made some red beans and rice, like, I don't know, a month ago or so. And for my rice, instead of boiling the success rice, the 10-minute rice in water like you're supposed to, I filled it up. I went to the store and I got coconut milk. So it has like that coconut flavor, like the Jamaican rice with peas. Yeah, or peas with rice, because they'll kill you if you say rice and peas. It's peas and rice. But it's like it has that coconutty flavor. It's so good. So I boil my rice and coconut milk. I don't eat eggs, but I do eat chicken. I understand. People might not understand it, but I understand. Bag rice is good. You damn Skippy. I love it. I pass Firebirds all the time. You've been missing out on the time of your life. Firebirds. Yeah. Extremely, extremely good. Let's see. Can you put it in aluminum pan? The bacon? Yeah, that's where I cook mine in. When I go to Costco, if you're a Costco snob like I am and you're on here, you know that they sell the aluminum pans. You get like, what, 20 or 30 aluminum pans. Really, the thick, sturdy ones too. And I don't know how much they cost. I don't know, because if you need them, you need them. I just put them in the cart. But I think they're like $9 or $10 or somewhere in that range. And you get like 20 thick, super thick, sturdy, quality aluminum pans. So I put my bacon in there. I put my fish in there, everything that I put in the oven. And then I just toss the pan, because there's so many of them. It's super inexpensive. Well, good night, Kelly. Good night, John Boy. I'll be back tomorrow if you're on. Yes. I love me some couscous. Okay, uppity. That's why I cook it in the oven. It won't burn or anything. Try it covered with aluminum foil. That sounds pretty good. Japanese rice is also good. Costco sells this sticky rice. Costco has a huge. I was talking to one of my Asian friends and asking her, she noticed like an uptick in products for the Asian community that Costco sells. And she said, absolutely. Costco has a huge Asian section. A lot of Asian vendors and things that they sell in there. Dumplings, the steamers to put the dumplings in, everything. They have a big selection, which I love about Costco, because what that means is they have their finger on the pulse of the people. In other words, they know who shops in their store and they know what those customers want. And that's super important in any business, to know your customer base. Yes, I have some of those pans, and the pans last. Jasmine rice is really good. I love sushi. I'm going to try it today. Okay. Just so you all know what came first, the chicken or the egg. Don't get me started, because I'm a huge science buff. I'm a history buff, but I love science and technology, biology, all of that. I love it all. And that chicken or the egg thing is something that, people obviously don't have a definitive answer for, because you can't have an egg without a chicken, and you can't have a chicken without an egg, which means that there was a supreme being who created the chicken and therefore the egg as well. Just like us, people, humans. I use glass Pyrex with parchment paper for your bacon. Okay. I cook Goya. First of all, Goya, Goya's on strike. Like, we're not doing business with Goya. Goya was a huge financial backer for Trump. So no, I've been dropped Goya off my list. And I hate that, because I really love Goya products. I cook Goya rices and rinse it off to rid some of the salt off. Yep. You rinse it to get the starch out as much as you can. Good morning, everyone. Putting it down for a few. Happy Thanksgiving to all. May everyone have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous day with family and friends. You too. You as well. Love chicken. Lots of chicken. Lots of chickens walking around randomly in Hawaii. Yeah, I don't do Goya. Yeah. Goya and the pillow, my pillow guy. No. I love that y'all are on over 300 strong at 4:00 in the morning. That's like, broth is the base. No, I understand. Broth is the base. It's seasoned better than water. No, I get it. Trust me, I understand. I just never thought to put chicken broth in my grits. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be good. I mean, you're saying it's good, so I believe that it's good. I do deviled eggs with bacon and crab meat on them. Okay, now, uppity Negro. Let's see. Yeah, that person that's been passing Firebirds, go in there. I'm a straddler because I shop at Costco and Sam's. Where's the block button? I like meaty bacon. You know what I don't like? When I'm out and I order a burger and it has bacon, on it, it's like a bacon burger. I do not like bacon that's cooked part of the way, where you have like the fatty part all curled under and it's not done. The rest of the bacon's done, but that end, no, I don't like my bacon cooked like that. That's how I know you cooked it on top of the stove, because there's no way you put it in the oven, because it would be done, uniformly. So deviled eggs, yum. It's 110 in Cali. It's 410 here. I use Zataran's rice parboil. It's never sticky. Okay. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Brenda J. Wilson. Good night, Queen. Good night, Queen. Good night to you, Queen. Me either, girl. Crisp, right? I can't stand to order a burger somewhere and they bring it out and the bacon's like soggy and partly done. No, so I don't even order. I've been prepping my Thanksgiving dinner, and listening to you have helped doing the way. Got a lot done. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. 310 in Texas. I don't do Goya or Home Depot. What did Home Depot do? Were they a Trump supporter? Backer? I didn't know about Home Depot. Let me know about Home Depot. What about Nog? Do you buy yours or make yours? Okay. Do you add your own rum or liquor store? Okay. So I'm from New York and I have lots of friends of all walks of life. And one of my Puerto Rican friends makes this special drink every year. It's called Cojito. Yes. And it's like eggnog, but a million times better. It's so good. And it has like rum in it. And y'all know I don't even drink, but it has rum in it. And it's like a nice dessert. You know, it's so good. Oh my God, I just went to get a glass of eggnog. Yes, that. Cogito. Yes, it's so good. I love Goya Sazon seasoning, and I can't cook without it. You can do it. I don't like nog. Let's see. What do you guys put in your eggnog? She wants to know. Home Depot is a Trump supporter. I did not know that. Thank you for telling me. Eggnog and Henny. All right, Betty. You don't be playing. I heard of eggnog and some little rum, but okay. I bought Goya not long ago, but it's going to the trash. Don't throw it in the trash. If you purchased it already in finance, that's called a sunk. I know I'm sleeping. It's called a sunk cost. You've already purchased it. You've already bought it. You've already spent the money on it. So don't worry about it, sweetheart. Eat your Goya, right? You've already purchased it. Don't throw it away because you just don't buy more of it. You've already put the money in their pocket. So, never had eggnog. What? Eggnog's good. Yes, ma'am. No more Home Depot for me. Thank you. I will be going to Lowe's exclusively. Definitely, because I did not know that. I knew about Papa John's, though. Y'all remember when the Papa John's president got on there and was talking about niggas, this and that and the third? They got rid of his ass real quick, too. Lots of gas drinking eggnog. Okay. Yes, Home Depot was Trump's biggest financial supporter. I don't know how I missed that. Just don't buy more. Don't throw it away. Right. Purchased 40 pounds of sweet potatoes today. Ooh. 4 pounds for $1. I only paid $20 for 2 full boxes and they will last a while. Annette, are you going to make sweet potato pies with that? My coach is smart, learning something daily. Okay, I'm learning from y'all too, definitely. Trump has stock in Home Depot. Oh my God. My boyfriend used to own a Papa John's, actually my ex. Okay. Lowe's CEO is a black man? Home Depot is a big time Trump supporter. Oh, you already know. It's done. That's how I feel about Pancake. What is it? Not a Pancake House. The Waffle House. The Waffle House had a time like 2 years ago where they were not letting black people in. Like they would be inside working and lock the door to keep black people out. They were calling the police on black people for literally no reason. And it was a real bad time for black people at the Waffle House a couple of years ago. And I definitely didn't forget that. So as much as I do like when they get the grits right, they do get it right. As much as I enjoy their grits and their waffles, I haven't eaten there since. You can make sweet potato cornbread. My grandmother would make sweet potato bread. So it's just like making a sweet potato pie. Same way with your eggs and your vanilla flavor, your vanilla extract, your butter, your sugars and, your cinnamon, all that. But to make it into a bread like consistency, not bread, but certainly more of a bread than sweet potato pie, you just put flour in it. And they would do that when they've already made all the pies. So you have like 10 pies or whatever, and you still got mix left over. You don't need to make more pies or you don't have any more pie shells. Then you turn the rest into sweet potato bread. It's so good. What about Target? Yep, a black man. Okay, eggnog and Hennessy. Yeah, that's something else. What's your opinion on all the massive layoffs? Amazon, Facebook, Twitter. I'll tell you this. A lot of companies a lot of companies have turned to automation for their production line, right? So you don't need order pickers anymore like you used to when you order something from Amazon. They literally had warehouses where people were picking orders. That's how your orders got filled. Now they have machines to pick orders. They have machines to pick the order and place it on a conveyor belt, and it goes throughout the warehouse. It puts the label on it for them. It puts the postage on it for them, and it splits off and shoots off in different directions depending on which truck is going to take that package out for that day, which FedEx truck. So everything is automated now. Unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword. It's a benefit, and it's to our detriment because people are losing their jobs over it. So let's see. My grandmother used to make white potato pies. I've not heard of that. Need to put Trump supporting businesses on blast. Absolutely. Sweet potato biscuits. Hold on now. I can't eat sweet potatoes. It gets stuck to my gums. Oh. Let's see. Brenda has Badia. Badia offers a great adobo and sazon replacement. I'm Haitian and Puerto Rican, so I had to find another seasoning option. Yeah. A lot of my Spanish friends, they make their own sofrito, right? And it's so good. It's so much better than that Goya jar sofrito. Let's see. Dutch eggnog with brandy. It's good. Listen, tomorrow's your last day to go to Costco before Thanksgiving because, again, they're closed. Do yourself a favor. If you're going to someone's house, don't go empty-handed. Now, if you come to my house, I don't want you to bring anything but your appetite. Literally, when people are like, what can I bring? Your appetite. That's it, in a good sense of humor. But I'm still the person, even though I have that very, very, very hard and fast rule for my house, I'm still the person who don't feel comfortable unless I go take something to where I'm going. That could be a plant. That could be poinsettias. If it's holiday time, I've certainly done that. Or that can be a dessert, right? And so Costco has these, and I've talked a little bit about them before, but they have these rum cakes, y'all. No, they're butter cakes with not brandy. Brandy? Let me get it. Hold on. Let me show you. Whiskey. Bourbon. That's what it is. Oh, no, you can't do that. Where are you? Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Start. All right, y'all. Look at this. This is good as hell. This is a butter cake, and it's a Kentucky bourbon. This is so freaking good. If you are going to someone's house for Thanksgiving this year and you haven't figured out what to pick them up or what to get them, and you live near Costco, take that. There will not be any by the end of the night. It is amazing. And it's really good with like rum raisin ice cream. It's really, really, you can taste the bourbon in it. Then you have the rum raisin ice cream with it. So good. Target supported the Tea Party, not Trump, if that's any consolation. Not really. I miss Jamaica rum cake. You know what? Actually, this is from Jamaica. This was manufactured in Jamaica. But yeah, the holiday cakes, the black cakes in in Jamaica are so good. They soak the raisins all year long in rum, and then a year later they of course they're saturated with the rum, and that's how they make a lot of the rum cakes and stuff. For a whole year, they put the raisins in a container and they put rum in it and they put a tight lid on it and they store it away for a year to use the following year. It's so delicious. Just like the hospitals with their housekeeping jobs, now they're using robots to sweep and clean their floors. I haven't seen that, but I'm not surprised. Costco has those chocolate-shaped tiny bottles of liquor. Really? Chocolate-shaped tiny bottles of liquor. They probably sold out. Maybe. I was afraid when I went in there the other day, like they were sold out, and they still have them, but once they're gone, that's it. They won't be back until next year. So this is really, AG, this is like a long bedtime story. I'm here for it. Oh, nice. Okay. Are you Haitian, Tania? It's a free dough. We just add more spices. I love that. I signed out, but I'm going to rewatch it. I love your lives. Thank you, Kelly. This is what I told my daughter. Don't go to someone's house empty-handed. Yep, absolutely. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Miss Solomon. Just like to check out people lost their jobs. That's true. You know what's crazy? One of my neighbors, so most of my neighbors are white. And like family, right? I think I've shared that with you all. And I mean, one year I had a holiday party like maybe 3 years ago. And my neighbors were the first people to arrive at my house because they're my neighbors. Their house is next to my house. And they showed up on my porch before the rest of my guests. They rang my doorbell, and I went to open it because I knew it was them. So I went, opened the door, and they were standing on my doorstep with MAGA hats on. Yep, they were. Make America Great Again. And I was so shocked by this. First of all, my neighbors, so my name's Nandy, but most people call me D. And my neighbors call me Delightful, right? That's their nickname for me. They call me Delightful, right? Baby, the first time they saw me be a nightmare instead of delightful was when they showed up with those red hats on my door, because we had a great friendship, like family. I got a key to their house. I go to their house to eat different, holidays if I don't go home. I mean, I've taken their daughter when they're traveling for work to her first day of school to go to all her classes. Like, we're like family. But when they wore that red mega hat to my house and was standing on my doorstep, I was pissed. And I definitely let them know. They were looking at me like, damn, we didn't even know you could. Yeah, don't play. Because where do you think you're going with those hats on? First of all, the other people who are coming to my party who are also white, they're going to get in your ass about those MAGA hats. Like, you trying to start a problem, a riot. Like, that's just not going to do anything but cause friction. So, and certainly my black guests would definitely get in your ass. So I didn't say all that, though. I was like, where y'all going? And they were like, we're here for the party. We know we're a little early, but, in case you need help. I said, you have to check those hats. You either got to go back to your house and drop them off, or you can put them behind the flower pot, one of the flower pots on my front porch. But you can't come in my house with a red MAGA hat on it and to a party of mine. Absolutely not. That's the first time they saw me get like, you know what I'm saying? And they were shocked. Yep. I let their asses know. And they did vote for Trump. I will say this in their defense. They voted for Trump like a lot of people voted for him the first time. I didn't, of course, obviously. But once you found out who Trump was and what kind of, pervert he is, what kind of liar, how racist and despicable he is. Once you found that out after the 4 years he was in office the first time, if you voted for him that second time, like, I can't even be friends with you. Like, that's not even up for discussion, because you're letting me know that you support the morals, the values, the ethics, the rules, the policies, the attitude of this person, the thoughts, and we can't be friends. And fortunately, I didn't have to give them that whole rundown, because they absolutely was like, okay, now we see what y'all were talking about. Let me speak to my white friends here in this group right now, because the black people already know what I'm about to say. when y'all be finding out about these Republican politicians or people in the Republican Party that be blocking all these bills that y'all really need to be passed too, or you find out about somebody like Trump and you're like, oh my God, I didn't know. We be knowing. We've known this forever since we've been on this earth. We know that, you know, most conservative people are, you know, most conservative Republicans are not for passing bills that are, you know, for the people. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get rid of WIC. They're trying to get rid of Head Start, you know, programs like that. But how are you trying to get rid of these programs when you're forcing women to have children? So you want to force me to bring a child into this world that I don't want, right? It's illegal to abort a child, even if it's rape, they say. You want to force me to abort that child, but when it gets here, you also want to turn your nose up and you don't want to give me WIC. You trying to cut food stamps off? How the fuck am I supposed to feed this mouth that you just forced me to bring into the world? So it doesn't even make sense at all. Let's see. That's why I can't understand why Atlanta folks are voting for Herschel. Herschel is a scumbag. He's a scumbag, but you have to understand something. Herschel is obviously backed by Trump. Trump loves him. He's advocating for him. We'll vote for him. He's the best option. You know how he goes. And Herschel women have come forward. He's all about the, you know, no abortion bill. Women have come forward and said that they've been pregnant by him and have had abortions, like so that he didn't have children. All of these listen, I'm just talking about the men that I'm talking about now, not in the world. All these old ass white men who are on these, you know, are in powers of position, the judges, you know, not all judges, because some of these white judges, they are excellent. But, you know, your judges, your lawmakers, your politicians, your congress people, your presidents, you know, they're like part of the good old boys club. Like, you know, it's in my graduate studies, one of my fellow classmates in finance, we were talking about something and he was saying, yeah, it's Pell, Mel, and Stell who runs the country. Pell, white, and he was white, a white man himself. Pell, Mel, and Stell. That's who's in power in America. And it's so true. You have all of these antiquated policies because the people are thinking of like the old ways, not very progressive in thought. So, telling a woman what she can't do with her body is crazy as hell to me. And especially, again, once that child gets here, now you're telling me, well, that's on you. No, you can't get stamps. You can't none of these free programs. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you're not going to tell me like these men who are making these policies don't get women pregnant and send them to the abortion clinic if they don't have them knocked off completely. Who knows? But definitely they're sending them. They've sent more than their share of women to abort babies, like sleeping around on their wives and stuff like that. So it's crazy to me how someone said it's crazy how they took cursive out of schools knowing you have to sign your signature. I agree. How are you signing checks? Herschel is a dummy. The Republicans going to play him like a fiddle. Absolutely. Herschel's a scumbag. He's a scum of the earth. I love where I live, but I do not like the governor DeSantis. I'm thinking of getting out of here because of him. Where do you live, Kelly? You live in Georgia? No, you live in Georgia. Where do you live? I'm not a Trump thumper. Okay, Christine now. Perfect example of Uncle Tom of our time. Well, there's actually a story behind that whole Uncle Tom saying, right? I'll get into that another time. But an Uncle Tom originally was not used to describe a black person who was, kissing up to the master and turning on his people. It actually had the complete opposite definition. There was actually an Uncle Tom. Anyway, we'll get into that another time. Let's see. What else? Miami Beach, Florida. Georgia is still backwards. Unfortunately, Atlanta is in Georgia. True. I don't smoke weed. I've never smoked weed. Look at my mouth. See how pink my lips are? And my tongue? I don't smoke weed. But I don't look down on people who do. I know plenty of people who do. I think that Georgia, criminalizing weed is absolutely insane. And I don't even smoke weed. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you can go to jail for having a plant on you. That's crazy as hell to me. So, and I'm going to tell you why Georgia haven't legalized marijuana. This is my own personal opinions and thoughts about this. Because they haven't figured out a way to tax it. They haven't figured out a way to stop the man on the street corner from selling it because he's not paying taxes. He's getting people buying into their dealer to get weed. They haven't figured out a way to capture all the money from the sales of weed so people aren't going to the street corners because they don't get their cut when that happens. It's always about the money. Let's see. Gummies are the thing now. I know someone who eats gummies and they act crazy as hell. Weed is good for the soul. I will tell you this about me, about your coach. I did try weed once. Absolutely, I did. Up in New York. And it didn't do shit for me at all. I literally didn't feel any different. And I took a couple of puffs. I was like, why are people like so crazy over weed? Like, what's the big attraction? Like, I literally don't feel any different at all. And I didn't. And everyone I told that story to, like, you just didn't have the right weed. I'm glad I didn't because I'm not trying to get hooked on no damn weed. This lady went to get his ID. He didn't know how to sign his name. His mom had to sign it for him. That is pitiful. That's pitiful. The child becomes the ward of the state and put up for adoption. I really hate when Trump had those rallies with one black fool hanging a sign saying blacks for Trump. Yeah, I hate that too. I'm sure they paid well to do it too. I had to switch to my iPod. My phone was dying. You could have just logged off. You're like, nah, I ain't doing that. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed either, and I think it's crazy too. Alcohol is more dangerous, and that should be illegal. You know why alcohol is legal? For exactly the reason I just told you weed is not legal. Because you only can buy alcohol from a store where tax is paid and the government's getting its cut. That's why alcohol is legal, and that's why weed is not legal. Because they know Raheem's still going to sell his weed on the corner, and the government's not going to get a piece of that. I promise you, that's what it is. It's always about the money. Let's see. You hit the nail on the head. They can't capitalize on it. Exactly. Oh, and I'm a drinker. Uh-oh. A lot of people do, and it helps medicine. Yep, I know a lot of people who benefit from it for their arthritis and stuff. Why to keep voting the same old Republicans back in office? I would never understand. No. Georgia flipped blue. This last election, Georgia, Stacey Abrams, I don't know if y'all know about her, but she ran for governor. She's a black woman. She's an attorney also. She ran for governor and here in Georgia. And the man she was running against was at the time our Secretary of State, right? And if you know, I'll keep it short. You're a Secretary of State. The person who's a Secretary of State is the person who counts the votes when there are votes going on, right? They're the vote tallier. They are the person who keeps the voting offices open, voting machines working. They're over the voting. They have oversight over all of the voting here in Georgia, right? How she was running against him. What's his name again? I forget. Because what is his name, y'all? I forget his name. It was on the tip of my tongue. But she ran against him, and it was crazy because he didn't resign from his seat as Secretary of State at all. He continued to hold that spot and run as governor. And do you know there were so many voting locations that were closed down in the hoods and stuff like that, where people didn't have transportation to? Of course, he had them closed down. So he was over all. You can't be the referee and play the game. And that's exactly what happened. He was the referee playing the game, and he won. That's how he won. And Stacey Abrams was furious, but she didn't get mad. She got fucking even, okay? She got Georgia to turn blue for the Trump election, for this latest election between Trump and our current president. Georgia's a red state. This is Georgia. This is the South. This is where they bought and sold slaves. This is one of the original 13 colonies, okay? All right, this is Georgia. And they still have active Klan units here in Georgia. I know this for a fact. There's a bar in Georgia, in I think Paulding County. It still has the little man, on his horse, the KKK basically like a logo. And everyone knows that that's the KKK bar. And if you go in there as a so-called nigga, you definitely probably won't make it out. And in the back of this bar, they have the horses that they still ride on, the white horses. The KKK put on all white and they ride on white horses. They have the horses in the back, honey. Okay? Like Lil Nas X. Kemp, that's right. Brian Kemp is his name. Somebody said Kemp in it. It's Brian Kemp. He was the secretary. He was the referee and he was playing the game. And so, of course, that's cheating. He didn't resign his seat. He was still over counting the votes that he was in the race running for and keeping the machines functional and the locations open. There were so many locations down. So many people couldn't vote. So he won. But Stacey got his ass back. She went to work, boots on the street, okay? Getting people registered who never even voted before to make sure that Georgia flipped to blue, and it did. Most people voted for, didn't vote Trump back in for a second term, obviously. Let's see. Can't stand Kemp. What time is it where you are? It's late. Watching from the Virgin Islands. Oh my. It's 5:37 there. It's 4:39 here. Let's see. Those fools don't retire. They just die off. That's true. I was hoping Biden would have picked her for vice president. Stacey's going to probably, I could see her running for president one day. Definitely. She's very intelligent, very extremely brilliant. Yes, I know about Stacey, but they have done her wrong, so wrong. Yeah, they definitely did. But Stacey got their ass back. Everyone knows, like, this is general knowledge that Stacey, I won't say single-handedly because obviously she had, supporters and volunteers and stuff. But Stacey is the reason why Georgia turned blue and Trump was not voted for overwhelmingly here in Georgia. She flipped Georgia blue. And that has never happened. Georgia's always been a red state, meaning, to level set, Republican, right? Boots on the damn ground. You better know it. Good night. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm out. Bye, chocolate. Do I have an issue? But I do have an issue with him saying he wants the death penalty for drug dealers. I know. And caught and convicted. Trump was saying, didn't Trump say that? This is ridiculous. Nobody's making people do drugs. I don't live in Georgia and I don't like that state. Somebody said, hi, Virgin Islands. Kelly, 4:40 a.m. in Florida. Y'all still hanging, boy. Let's see. Are you working today? Yes, I have a conference call today. But after that, I'm done. I don't go back to work until Tuesday of next week. So y'all will have me, maybe not all to yourselves, but I'll be on here. I'm looking forward to the small business spotlight on Saturday. Make sure you all are on for the small business spotlight on Saturday and Sunday, and that y'all support these small businesses. It's super important that we do that. Oh, I said I was going to have that information for you all about how many times the dollar circulates in all the different communities. In the Black community, it's substantially less than any other community. I'll do that next time. I'll do it actually for Small Business Saturday. Somebody say yay, so we're gonna see a lot of you. I will definitely try Smart Monday off. You better know it. Kelly said I lived in Georgia for 10 years. Where's that other comment? Somebody said Stacy waxed his ass, and she sure did. She got him back. Definitely. There it is. She absolutely did. Texas has 16 active chapters. I believe it. We have a long way to go. But I was in Target again tonight. I didn't take you all along because my battery was dying. There was this white lady in the store. And how do we get to start talking? I don't know. I smiled at her and said hello. Of course, she said hi back. And there was something in my cart that she asked me about. And then, no, she was trying on a sweater. She said, isn't this cute? So we started talking. We talked for like 30 or 40 minutes. And she said, wow, Nandy, if people just took the time out to learn a little bit about the people around them, like we'd be in a better world, which is absolutely true. So one thing I learned about being in Georgia, not all white people. I mean, I knew this already, obviously, but it's some really good white people out there too. Definitely. Love your show. Been a silent watcher. Thank you, Martinez. ¿Tú hablas español? Porque yo hablo español. It's sickening to see how infrequent our black dollar circulates as opposed to the Jewish dollar. We talked about this in college. That's right. It's terrible. Terrible. Home for work finally. Yay. She went to the city of Cumming in Forsyth. I know exactly where that is. County. There is also Forsyth County, Georgia, that is relatively calm city. Cumming was a very big Klan bed. Definitely. A hotbed for Klans. Definitely. Cumming is still very racist. There was they had anti-black signs up until not very long ago. Like Cumming in Forsyth, Georgia. Yeah, you don't want to get caught in the dark to this day in that town. Let's see. Yes, she got Biden in the White House. She did. 439 in Philly. Don't put me out the group, y'all, but I do support. What? Now, see, you should have deleted that comment before I saw it. Daquita. Oh, no. Why would you? You know what? I'm going to act like I didn't even see that. But I love how you prefaced it with don't put me out the group. So you know you already know you fucking up. You already know. When will you get your stars and support badge? You have over 10,000 followers. I do. So this is how it works for the monetization. I'll tell you all because I want to be transparent with y'all. I've been transparent from the jump. Follow me and tune into my videos because I want to get in on some of this Facebook money. You got these ignorant ass people out here, and we all have seen them doing all kinds of trifling things, making bags of money from Costco. So I figure I'm not that ignorant, right? Let me get on here and talk to the people and see if I can get me some of these bags of money, right? I mean, if they can do it, surely I should be able to do it. But what happened? Is there a pause? That's not good. Your background effect. Okay. Not sure what has happened with my thing, but as long as you all can still hear me, that's fine. So, it's like, as long as I think is, hold on one second. Let me do my thing. Here we go. I think that Trump is, and people who support Trump, like I said, to this day, that's a big, big problem. It's a big problem because we already know who Trump is. We've seen him, make racist statements like shit calling Haiti and Africa and other places shithole countries, which is ridiculous. Because first of all, Africa is not a country, it's a continent. I'm back. Totally support you. Good content. Thank you. I appreciate that. The city the city in Forsyth is Monroe County, which is a lot different from Cumming. Okay. Okay. Let me see. We can see you. You're pretty. Thank you. I need to get my COVID weight off, though. Biden is a racist. I don't understand. Biden's not a racist. Delusional people. Enlighten us, Karen. What do you mean? Who's delusional? You can't make comments like that and not qualify the comment. What do you mean? I'm gonna wait. He sat there and called black females roaches. He sure did. And he called Omarosa a bitch, a black bitch. Like, yeah. I'm worried if he gets elected this time, he will be a dictator. He was a dictator last time. And he won't get elected again. Good morning, all. Go to bed. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Why you say that? Today is not Thanksgiving. We have a whole nother day to be together. Trump. What about Trump, Karen? Not Trump. Biden did this. Oh, Biden called black folks roaches. I don't know. I haven't heard that. I will tell you this though. I have a good judge of who people are, which you all probably do too. And I'm here to tell you, like, I just can't support a blatant racist. Karen, why are you typing in one letter words? I'm not understanding what you're saying. Like, you type in one word at a time. Like, I don't charge for words in here. You can type out your whole thought. Let's see. Oh, damn. Let me get my duck out the freezer. Oh, you eat duck? Do y'all like duck? Duck is so good when it's cooked properly. Orange Monkey has turned the military into chaos and hatred. Yeah. Oh, Trump followers are delusional. Oh, all right, girl, because I had my finger hovering over that block button for a second. No, I respect people's opinions. I may not agree with them, but you're entitled to think what you think. Please, she just changed my mood with that comment, girl. Bye. Trump don't love you. One, look at your name, and he's discriminating against you. Your child could be the smartest person in the world. That's true. The Queetest days, we're not putting her out. I used to live in Dunwoody. Okay. Oprah had Forsyth on her show when I lived on. Is that where it was? That the town she went to where they were, making all, like, they had the Klan there and all those people in the audience. I think they did a like, where are they now on those people too. And they were saying all this racist stuff. Oh, I was going to tell you about the stars, and someone asked, when am I going to get the stars, and da-da-da. So this is how it works. And I know a lot of you, again, want to know because some of you have your own pages or you aspire to have your own pages. So you need 10,000 followers, which I do have. You have to have, let me look. It's a certain amount of like minutes watched on your videos and engagement and stuff like that, which I have all that easily, hands down. And let me see. But even though I have all of that and I've done all of that and I've met all of that, in 2.5 weeks, that's the problem. I did it in 2.5 weeks. Usually it takes people, and I'm not saying this from a high-minded place. I'm just telling you why they have this policy like this. Usually it takes people like months to get to 10,000 followers. And it's not me. It's not that I'm so special and great and It's just so happens that the topic that I'm covering, not just so happens because it wasn't coincidental. It was very deliberate on my part. But the topic I'm covering is a very hot topic right now. And plenty of people are covering it, but people do things differently. I deliver the news to you all the way I deliver it to you all, which is not like anything I've seen anyone else do. I don't copy off of anyone. I do my own thing, period. And I think that resonates with people, Let me see what it is. Oh, the reason that I haven't gotten monetized yet is because they have, in addition to those things I just said, like the 10,000 followers, the minutes, you have to wait 30 days before they will make monetization available to you. And normally it does take a person more than 30 days to get 10,000 followers. So I can't do it until that time. And I'm just being 100% transparent with you guys. Like, I don't have anything to hide. I already told you I'm here for my Facebook chat. Let me see. So it is, you have to have a certain amount of minutes of watch time. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. Hold on. It's, let me go into this. Take it to this version. You would, wouldn't you? Where's my thing at? I must be on the other phone. But it's a certain amount of time. Why won't you let me see it? That's weird. Let me see. Yeah, it's like you have to have 60,000 minutes watched or something like that. 60,000 watch minutes. Which I have all the stuff. It's just that it takes you have to wait 30 days. Let's see. What do you get when you get 10K? You, if it's been more than a month, then you get to do like star. I see all these eyeballs up here. Like, what else is it? I didn't want to keep y'all waiting for too long, but I can tell you exactly. Let me see. I can tell you this about Facebook monetization. They definitely do not make it easy for you to just go in and like get into your whatchamacallit. Like get into your stats and stuff. Like you have to like dig around for it, which is stupid to me because on Facebook it's not like that. On it's not like that. YouTube. So okay, so you have to have for which one is this one for? So you have to have a minimum of 10,000 followers. You have to have a minimum return of 250 returning viewers. So at least 250 people have to return to see you every week. You have to have a minimum of 50,000 post engagements, which I definitely have, and a minimum of 180,000 minutes watched, which I have all that. I'll even show you. It's all green on my phone. So I've done all of it. I don't know if you can see that or not. I've done it, but it hasn't been 60 days. It hasn't been 30 days yet. So, but that's okay. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Let's see. You have done an amazing job bringing the news and more. Keep up the great work. Loving the content. Thank you so much, Arnett. I really appreciate that. Damn, that's a lot. That is a lot. You're not lying. Let me show y'all how much I've done. Let me see. See, y'all influencers that get on, your influencers that get on here trying to get y'all to send them stuff, they don't be telling y'all all this. Has Carmen ever run down her stats to y'all and told y'all what it takes and what she got? No. They want to make it seem like they don't really need you, but they do. Let me see. That is a lot, though. Somebody said, damn, that's a lot. Because on YouTube, I'll tell you about YouTube while I look this up. YouTube's very simple and straightforward. They don't have all of these rules, this, that, the content, Facebook has, I just told you the tip of the iceberg. Then Facebook has like, you got to be, and you can't have like any strikes against you for like their policies for different things, It's a lot. But on YouTube, it's very simple. You just need 1,000 followers, 1,000. And you need 4,000 minutes watched. And I just passed the 4,000 minutes watched like yesterday or today or something like that. And I have like 1,300 followers. So I'll get a YouTube check before I get a Facebook check for sure. Let's see. Manage. It is. Oh, here it is. So even for stars, you know how people want to set up stars? You have to wait 60 days before you have to have 1,000 followers on Facebook for 60 consecutive days. That's all you need for stars. Let's see. So, performance. So, you need 60,000 minutes watched. And I have like almost 2 million minutes watched. So I definitely meet the criteria. But the problem is you have to wait 30 days. And that's not really a problem because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. 30 days is coming. I bet they don't give the moderators anything. I definitely have already talked to my moderators. Anyone, even you guys, when the checks start coming in, I'm definitely going to be sharing with quite a few people. Because first of all, that's an ungodly amount of money. I don't need that much money. I would like it. Don't get me wrong. And I'm definitely going to take it. And I'm looking forward to getting it. But I think that when you make money doing something, that you should do something for the people who helped you to get there. Like your moderators and even some of you, you know. Celebrities do that all the time. I'm certainly not a celebrity, not even close, but they do things like free shows and stuff like that to show appreciation for the people who supported them. Someone said that explains why she goes live so much and so often. Yep, that's why I told you all. Now, I have no reason to be hiding anything. I'm here for the Facebook check. I'm here for y'all too. And I'm going to give y'all what I give y'all the way that I give it to y'all. But this is so good, y'all. This is like one of those little snacks. Like they call them, the Sorrentos are like, what do they call snack bites? So it's cranberries, balanced spice. Cranberries, what are these? Little spices, little pieces of pepper jack cheese, and almonds. And this one is the Walmart brand, Target brand, which I love actually more than the Sargento ones. These are so good. Somebody said, no wonder Carmen has that phone in everyone's face. Yeah, she got to get the minutes in. They won't get the mods or anything. I already told anybody that's working for me as a moderator, when that check come in, now you ain't going to be rich, but I'm definitely going to break you off with something. No doubt. I love those, but they're expensive. Costco sells. They sell a big box of them. The Sargento Balance Bites. You are one person that I feel is deserving to get monetized. Thank you. I appreciate that. Moderators probably have carpal tunnel blocking so many people. I really don't block a lot of people. Good night, Gloria. Let me see. I like this brand. This is the Target brand. You get more almonds in this one. And you get these little pieces of pepper jack cheese that are so good. So good. Absolutely. Carmen don't speak on their pay, but knowing they get paid, I'll be damned if I ever send them a donation. That's why it was crazy to me, y'all, when she charged $25 for her wedding. Carmen, you made so much money, and you would make so much money, and she knows this, of course, from people just watching her show for free. You'd get way more money than what you was trying to get out of the $25. Because you get paid by the minutes. How it works. Let's see. I bet. Let's see. No wonder Carmen is always holding the phone in people's face. Then someone said, I thought so because I've seen such negative content which generates so many opinions. I know people stop blocking folks when they found out you get paid for any comment, good or bad. Yep. Taye and Cook Carmen are trying to get as many views and comments as possible. Yep. And I don't be talking about shit. When they go live, what are they doing? Nothing. Nothing. Staring at the phone, scanning the comments. And Cook's doing what? They're not doing anything, really. Thank you, Karen. Mm-hmm. So, well, Carmen's mad. Give her money, so I don't know. What? Oh, Carmen's moderators give her money. Really? I didn't know that. Crook and Cook moderators black a lot. Not Crook and Cook. Girl, I used to get money as a spokesperson for Costco's too. I do it for free. I love Costco that much. I'm playing when I say that. Like, I want my coins from them, but yeah, I definitely advocate for Costco a lot. They know it too. Did you all discuss Take going like on Carmen's page? I wonder if Boss Lady agrees to that since she's getting paid. What do you mean? Take going on Carmen's page? Well, the rule was that she wasn't supposed to be on her page, not in her videos and stuff. I'm going to be done. All done for Thanksgiving. My son is going to hang out with his friends. That's nice. All alone for Thanksgiving. Oh, y'all want to have like a little Thanksgiving virtual potluck? I think I asked this the other day. Yesterday, I think. Taye had 61,000 followers so far. What she get paid? A lot. She get a nice little check. Definitely. 100%. Yep. She got those followers. Now, Carmen want to get mad at somebody when they break up. She damn sure can tell Taye, hey, I made you. It would be very, very fitting. Trust me. She could definitely, that definitely applies to Taye. Like, she literally, now that's a platform she absolutely did build. And had everybody supporting her and rallying around her. Yeah. You're telling the game that some content creators are charging hundreds of dollars to get. I know. Listen, I'm not trying to be greedy at all. Anything I do, if I charge a fee for something, that could be anything. Please believe it's not on the high end of whatever it is, because I just don't. I'm not trying to get rich off of people. I'm not. I want to get rich off of Facebook. Meta needs to cut me my check, but yeah, you're absolutely right. People charge like thousands of dollars just to show you and tell you what I just told you. I'm saying. No, it's not, Donald. It's a virtual background. I heard that Cook makes $7,500 a month. No, she made more than that. You mean 1,000? Now these moderators making $80,000 a month easily. I don't know about easily, but yeah. She blocked me for liking a comment. That's okay, Kelly. Don't you like it better over here anyway? Somebody said, what is she doing with her money? That's the question. That's $1 million question. How are you getting $70,000 a month? A month? And you not somewhere with a motherfucking $1 million smile in your mouth. Okay? That's number one. Girl. Yeah, you're right, Shirley. Apparently. I don't know how Carmen could fix her face to ask any of her viewers to send her a cash app when you're getting money literally for people just sitting there watching you. You making money off those people. Hand over fist. How are you asking for more money out their pocket? Hi, Lolita. Mm-hmm. You can see their top tier biggest star donors under overview. Let me tell you something. You know who making money on Facebook and YouTube? Like probably 100,000 a month or more. Grandma Holla. Grandma Holla, she has 1 million followers, more than 1 million on Facebook. And during her lives, she usually have 3, 4, 5,000 people watching her easily on her lives, every live. Grandma Holla's making bank, like for real. And they didn't even get into it to even start making money. They just turned the camera on and let her talk her talk. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know she's zesty and I love her. Listen. You could have told us about Chef Ruby and Carmen and all this time. I told you. I'll bring the video out for you guys to see it next time. Good. Carmen linked up with Ruby. Ruby reached out to Carmen because someone told her Carmen had started a spice line. Ruby didn't even know Carmen, but she went to help from this guy to get help from this gentleman. And it was like, you should hook up with this Chef Carmen because she had got her own spices. She was like, who is that? That's how they met. And Carmen was not trying to help her start a spice line. Allegedly. I will Ruby said. Cook was talking to the slingshot guy about pay per follower. I don't even know how that works. I haven't paid for advertising or followers. Because you know what? You can get the followers, I guess, if you pay for them. But you're still not going to make money because they're not going to be engaged in your content. They don't give a shit about what you're talking about. You know? That they are just random people. And they're like, yeah. So, I don't understand why people do that. Hi, Marsha. Have you heard that friends of Cook who also have channels are getting harassed and threatened? Also follow them as well, and they're always coming on defending themselves. It's probably a skit. I can promise you guys this for sure. I make this pledge to y'all right now. I will never do a skit on this page ever. Nope. Nope. I will never do a skit. What's wrong with her mouth? Well, she went to Mexico and they took all the teeth out of her mouth. And they put the implants in, from what I understand, the post. But you got to have the money for them to, like, you know, finish that procedure. And we already know that's not a priority for her right now. Let's see. That's why Carmen and Taye will not go broke, because they both post on Facebook nonstop. So they're going to keep getting hundreds of thousands every month. Yep. They don't get hundreds of thousands every month, but they certainly get thousands. That's why they do it. Listen, when the stories drop during the daytime, like, oh, they did this, Oh, Taye's doing it. Yeah, see, I don't never even get on. Like, that's the news for the day. Okay. I'll get on at night and I'll break it down with you all like we always do. And it works for y'all. Y'all like it. It works for me. I like it too. So they can go on as many times as they want during the day. I'm not chasing that. But that's all they doing. Just trying to generate extra money. I'm not even playing with them like that. She's not getting a dime from me ever again. Why did she go to Mexico to get her teeth done? There was nothing wrong with her teeth. I don't know. Right, because Boss Lady said she would float her the money. And she did. Let's see. If something happens to Miss Holla, can her kids keep the page? That's a very good question. You know what? Facebook has an option for creators where you can go in right now while you're alive and well and indicate if you die or when you die, if your page should be automatically shut down or if you want to authorize someone to keep it. So I thought that was pretty cool. But her kids will probably keep it. Thank you for staying real. Yes, ma'am. I love Grandma Holla. Baby, listen. There's some funny comedians out there. Cat Williams, he's funny sometimes. I have never in my life, in almost 40 years on this planet, ever laughed as hard as I do from any comedian, dead or alive, as I do Miss Holla. That lady is funny as hell. And the crazy part, what makes it so funny is because it's not rehearsed and it's not a skit. She literally just is a very, very funny ass person. Let's see. Did you see her window shopping the other day? But today she got everything she wanted when Chef came. Let's see. There are so many pages posting Grandma Holla videos making money off her name. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Definitely not. But Grandma Holla is funny as hell. Her credit card declined in Mexico, so had to wait additional day. So I wonder if that's when she contacted. No, Boss Lady gave her the money to begin with. No. Listen. Patrice Ann Morrison said it's incomprehensible that Carmen doesn't listen to her followers about her teeth priorities. Let's see. That's Boss Lady's money too. Let's not forget she stole business Facebook funds. Ooh. Oh. Well, she did stream that girl chat with Sherette. And she made money off of it one time. She streamed something to both of their pages. They said that when they were exposing her the other day. How she made money off of it. I didn't even tell them she was streaming it. A lot of pages are posting, but not all of them making money. They posting trying to get that bag for sure. I don't like it. Well, if y'all see anybody doing their reviews and this and that, like I'm doing right now, you already know. You know what's up. When you have lived in the projects, there are always great jokes about your past. No offense. Definitely. I grew up in the projects. Absolutely did. No shame in that. I'm proud of that. Let me tell you something. A lot of times I'm at work. I think I told you all if I did it, and then now you'll know. I am usually the darkest thing in the room. I'm usually the only black person. in a lot of the executive meetings that I'm in, and certainly the youngest person in the room, right? Usually. And so I can tell you it's so important to have diversity is super important. Whites, Black, Asian, Puerto Rican, because we can read the same thing, right? Business briefing, the Bible, whatever. We can read the same text and get totally different interpretations, right? Totally different. You know, you can read something, 10 people can read something, people go around like, what did you get from it? What did you get from it? What do you think it means? And it can be totally different because our interpretations are shaped by our life experiences, right? So I grew up in the hood. And so my perspective about a problem in business will probably be vastly different than Timmy's perspective, who grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth, right? For instance, one time I was looking through some of the data and I found one of our patients had a very, very high medical spend for some line item. So I zoomed down into it and did a deep dive. And I found out that we had a patient in our healthcare system who was on dialysis, and he was using ambulances to go to the hospital or to go to his dialysis treatment center every day. He would take an ambulance from his house to the dialysis center, and then I think he got back home the same way or something like that. In 6 months, there was $1 million spend. That's what made me look at it. It was an outlier. So I zoomed down into it, and I got my nursing teams together and, you know, some other clinicians. And we had to figure out like what's happening right now. Why is he doing this? And this has to stop immediately, right? And so we found out that he didn't have transportation to go to dialysis, and obviously he really needed it. So he was using ambulance rides, and it completely threw out of whack our budget for the patients in his category, because his expenditures were $1 million for like half a year. So me being from where I'm from, New York, you all know this, I thought like I came up with a solution, you know, in the next meeting, because it was a big deal. And my solution was we needed to partner with Uber to get our dialysis patients, not just him, all of them, back and forth to their medical treatment every day. And not just a random Uber, like a select fleet of Uber drivers who were constant, right? So we didn't want different people, because all kinds of things can happen when it happens. So me being from the hood and able to think outside the box, like, okay, this is a social issue, right? So a lot of times social determinants of health, every time, it will always impact your overall health. If you can't get to the clinic, if you can't get your prescription filled, those are all social determinants of health, right? And they greatly impact you, again, physically, mentally, etc. You can't get your medicine. You know, you can't do this. You can't go for your follow-up appointment at the doctor's office. So now your wound is reinfected. All of that shit's like super important. So anyway, that's what I came up with. And that's what we did. And we saved millions of dollars by doing that. So having a different perspective on the same situation is totally different. So when you walk into any boardroom or any meeting and you don't see diversity around that table, that's bullshit. You already know what's up. You already know what time it is. And you know that their viewpoints are going to be limited and very rigid. But if you walk into a meeting and you see white, Black, Asian, you always going to have very, very practical solutions to very difficult problems, because you have people who either experienced living a hardship firsthand or not. So anyway, let me take your comments and see what you all are saying. I grew up in the projects, nothing like it. I don't know what these projects like these days, but back in the day, everybody was family in the projects. So do you still make money on a live, etc., if you delete it after the fact? like Taye and Sharette's incident? That is a great question. That's a great question. The short answer to that is yes. Yes, you do, because the data analytics for all of your lives and videos that you post, that was one of the things that I needed to look into when I first started doing this. Yeah, because people still did look at your video and they have the information from that. So yes, to my understanding. Yes. Let's see. I have that here in Cleveland. Oh, my sister used to get the ride. I hope you got a bonus for outstanding solution. No, I didn't. I appreciate that, but no, I didn't. That would have been nice. Miss Holla is funny, will cuss your ass out in a heartbeat. I love Miss Holla. Y'all don't even know. Like, she's so real and so raw. Everything she says is just hilarious as hell to me because she be mean it. Let's see. Do you have that video? Which video? Which video are you talking about, Shirley? Any updates on the Gibson family coming to your show? Stay tuned. And I mean, I don't like how they are doing holla. How they doing holla? Like the people in the comments? Let me see. A lot of pages are posting, but not all are making money. Posting, trying to get that back for sure. The other night they went to feed the homeless. All 3 pages went live. Y'all already know. Listen. I'm all for Carmen and even Taye getting money on social media, but what are they doing? They literally don't do anything. Like how we're having banter back and forth and talking about so many different things. Like, what do they do? Play card games and, just stare at the screen? It's ridiculous. Let's see. What video are you talking about? Oh, Sharette and Taye deleted video. I may have it. I'm not sure. Where in New York did you live? Brooklyn. My profession, I'm typically the only Black female or woman, only for that matter, surrounded by white men, and have a higher ranking than them. Girl, I can always feel the heat flowing through the room. It could choke me, but that only makes me stick out my chest even more just to piss them off. There you go. Exactly. Yep. Believe me, I know exactly what you mean. Did Taye date Kim? Did Taye date Kim? If so, wouldn't she have all the info she need about Carmen? They dated a long time ago, like a lifetime ago, 15 years. A lot has happened in 15 years. Like, Taye didn't even have that criminal record. A lot of it, at that time, like a lot of that stuff happened after she was with Kim. So, let's see. Something in Cleveland. A homeless family. Was that a homeless family that was to receive help and didn't? There's been a lot of people coming out the woodwork talking about what they were supposed to get, but they did not get. She will call you a motherfucker in a minute. A credit card. All right, y'all. It's late. It's like 5:30 in the morning. And y'all some serious bookers, Facebookers, okay? Y'all can sit up here and go hours more probably. But me, I got to get a nap before I get back in that lion's den, honey, on the conference call tomorrow. So, but as always, it's absolutely a pleasure chopping it up with you all. This weekend, again, lots of great stuff. Small Business Saturday and Sunday coming. Make sure you're tuned in for that. You don't want to miss it. If you haven't donated to, and I sound like Carmen, I hate to even tell y'all about my fundraisers because all the shit that she's done to y'all and y'all know about it, but we are not the same person, allegedly. But if you haven't donated to my Project Scene, it is posted in the room. I don't belabor the point. I don't harp on y'all about it all the time. I don't. It's there. And I know y'all have seen it. And so if you would like to donate, you will do that. But I'm not going to keep asking about it every time I get on live. I'm just not going to do that. It's just not even my personality. So, but anyway, I really appreciate you all's time. Thank you for keeping me company. I hope that you've enjoyed your time tonight with me as well. And I will talk to you all in a few hours. Quite a few hours, probably tomorrow night. Tonight, this time, because we're already in the next day. All right. Sweet dreams. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Good night, y'all. I'll see you on the next slide. Bye.